We'll try this out. Okay.
I love it so much.
That one.
That's the one. '2020 Phoenix. PSA 10. Yes, we do, Rob Richardson. He is over here on TikTok. Shout out to Bubba, too. Oh, hell yeah. How about a PSA 10 Super Bowl MVP, Mr. Patty Mahomes, on the Fireburst PSA 10? That's a nice one, Ashtray Poetra. Congratulations, good sir. You win this morning. Johnny Quick. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Talking mushrooms. Junk Wax Nasty. That is numbered to 25 on the Royal Lineage. Vandysbrock, Johnny Quick, and Jack Campbell. That's cool. 10 out of 25 on the Triple Relic. Very nice. There you go, my man. And that one's going to go in a big boy 130-point penny sleeve. Mr. Tripp, welcome back. Good evening. And I got to grab a not Junk Wax Vintage top loader for that one. Because that's a thick boy with 4 C's. Felicidades, Henry. That's pretty, buddy. It's a bloody buddy. 2 in blue. Well, hello!
Oh my God!
Mikey Kobaugh and Dutchie. I cannot thank you enough, my brother. On the gifted spot. Your World Series MVP on the All Aces, Freddie Freeman. Check that out, fam damnly.
Get that card out of my face!
Oh my.
Sleeving that one up for you, brother. Wow. Oh, hello. Peanut butter and jealous. Alan White. Nolan Ryan autograph numbered to 10. Damn. Holy shit. Talking mushrooms, legends. Junk Wax Nasty. Woo. Congratulations, Alan White. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. Damn. Check that out, Alan White. You win, brother. That is 3rd on print to 10. That is the 2nd to 10 autograph that we have found.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, it's so juicy!
Emotional damage!
El Mutante. The 17-year-old sensation for San Diego. Bro. Dutchie, you win. That is absolutely good karma. You know it, Bubba. Holy crapola. And it is numbered 59 out of 60. How about a penultimate on print? Leo Dallas DeVries, El Mutante. Well, felicidades, Dutchie. Congratulations, my good man. That is sick. Numbered to 149 on the acetate. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Junk Wax! Nasty. That is sick. Congratulations, buddy. I am so stoked that we could find that together. Kyle Giungo, good evening, buddy. He says, would you be our very first numbered card? And my dear friends, we have some morning wood.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. I'll see myself out. Oh, my Lanta.
Oh my God!
Check that out. First on print to 5. Damn. Goodness gracious. Congratulations to the Nationals. And that is Mikey 2, Mikey Koba. Brother. Congratulations, buddy. First on print to 5. Whew. Schmo, you're exactly right. Thank you, buddy. Goodness gracious. Congratulations, Mikey 2. Damn. Case hit, bud. And check this out.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Number to 50. The GOAT. TB12 Tom Brady. Congratulations, Mr. Paul Bailey. There you go. That's right. Dunk, thank you for smacking the follow button. 615, let's go. Todd Kale, thank you for smacking the follow button. That's what I'm saying. That is beautiful. 29 out of 50 there for you, Paul Bailey. Congratulations, OG. That is a case hit. That's right, Paul Bailey. Congratulations, my brother. Beautiful. And let's find out where this came from. Oh my God! We found it! Lane Rust, congratulations, young man. Yes way. Yes way. Oh, I'm so excited. Folks, this is the first time I'm seeing it too. Would you just look at it? 1 of 1 gold. Beautiful. Junk Wax Vintage Family Card Stand. Congratulations, Lane Rust. That is magnificent, my friend. Hell yeah.
Oh my God!
Would you just look at it, Lane Rust? Congratulations, young man. Oh, wow.
Oh my God!
Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations to Bethany on the gold CJ Stroud rookie autograph. Woo! That is magnificent. And it's nicely centered, too. Congratulations, Bethany. You win. So, family, in the chat, let me know whether you would like to have the Malik Neighbors Kaboom or the CJ Stroud rookie autograph number to 50. It is a slab. Ooh. 2011 Topps PSA 10. Big Papi. David Ortiz. From 2006 Topps. Congratulations, Tippy Brad Schwartz. That's a nice one, buddy. And shout out to our Boston brethren. So Tippy Brad Schwartz, if you go back and watch this replay, brother, just keep in mind that I purchased all these PSA 10s very, very intentionally. So if you do not PC this, somebody in this family does. So if you want to reach out in the Junk Wax Vintage family chat, initiate a trade, or if you want to sell it, that is totally okay too. Congratulations, Tippy Brad Schwartz.
Still no Griffey rookie. We've been searching for days.
We should have purchased from Junk Wax Vintage.
Set course to Earth. Let's go get our Griffey.
It's a thankful Thursday kind of night. We're gearing up, the mood feels right. Packs are stacked and breaks are near. The JWV crew shifting into gear. Daylene's in the zone with Sawyer riding full-time home. Mrs. Junk Wax working her magic too, and we've got some spicy water brewing for you. We'll be ripping packs and cracking backs, chasing fire with no looking back. Family rips and hobby dreams on JWV. It's the real dream team, so grab your spot and don't delay. We're breaking hearts in the best kind of way. There's chrome to chase and hits to pull. Score Topps Chrome and on Rust, the boxes are full. If you're looking to jump in tonight, hit Junk Wax Vintage. Y'all come and ride the line. Yeah, we're ripping packs and setting the tone with legends tuned in from every home. So warm up the stream, get ready to shout. The thankful Thursday night is about to break out. Let's go! Let's go!
Good evening, my dear legends. It is so damn good to see ya. Shout out to Jesse Tucker. Shout out to Beastly Beer. Shout out to Corey Bader. Mr. Josh Fish over there on YouTube.
We'll be ripping packs and cracking backs, chasing fire with no looking back. Family rips and hobby dreams on JWV. It's the real dream team, so grab your spot and don't delay. We're breaking hearts in the best kind of way.
Well, top of the evening to you, my dear friends. It is absolutely amazing to see you. I missed you so much. Hi. How we doing, homies? Good evening, Onward. Good evening, Steely Dan. Great to see you there, Bryant. Top of the evening to you, my brother. Oh, thank you so much, Beastly. I appreciate the positivity there, my friend. Oh, you know it, Josh Fish. Great to see you over there on YouTube, buddy, as always. Thank you, good sir. You already know. Mr. Colt Simmons, you are the legend, my brother. Good evening. Good evening, Danny Barry, my brother, Mr. Evolve. It is wonderful to see you over here, good buddy. Mr. Corey Bader. I know, brother, I know. I saw that a little bit in the highlights. Yikes. Brian Smith, good evening, my man. How you doing? BD Cards, what's up, brother? Excellent to see you back. Mr. Adam Carosella, good evening. Craig Gamble. You know it, my brother. It is perfect timing. DA, yo. Pomo Pete, thank you so much for smacking that follow button, my dude. Salty Dad, you are watching your team lose right now. Ugh. I'm so sorry to hear that, buddy. Who's your team, if I may ask? Good evening, everybody. As always, it is absolutely wonderful to see you. It is wonderful to be seen, and we're going to have a thick with 4 C's and very thankful Thursday evening tonight. So, we do have a brand new break up there at junkwaxvintage.com. Oh, your team is the Commanders. Yikes. Yeah, I saw that. Ugh. Ouch, kabibbles. That sucketh. I hope it gets better for you, my brother. I'll tell you, I have all of the empathy for you there, Salty Dad, because I'm a Seahawks fan. So yeah, I get it. I'm sorry, bro. All right, my legends. Good evening, Jason Russell. How is our Canadian cousin? And I saw Mr. Jason Allen down there in the chat as well. How are our Canadian Jasons this evening? Eh? Uncle Smitty. Yay, yay. Top of the evening to you, my brother. Good evening. How are you, my San Antonio hermano? Always good to see you, my brother. All right, folks. Mr. Victor Lopez gracing us with his presence. How you doing, young man? Welcome back, my dude. Great to see you as always, my fellow Mariners fanatic. All right, legends. You know what we must do. We got to start this show the best way we know how. Some of that delicious nectar of life. Some of that spicy water. Triple B Breaks. What's up, buddy? Nice to see you tonight. Hello. All right, let's bust into that first item of the evening. Mr. Pastor V, welcome back, brother. Good to see you again. And thank you for being over here on the Twitch. Cheers, my friends. Barost. Hey, what's up, Dutchie? Good to see our favorite JVD in the house. That spicy water always sets me right. Never does me wrong. Gosh, I love it. So good. You know, there's a lot of things in life, my friends, I'll share with you, that after you eat them or consume them for a long period of time, you kind of get tired of it, right? Not spicy water. It is one of those very few things that I could drink every single day for the rest of my life and be totally fine. That's right, Onward. It be hitting different, my man. Correct. Wyatt Rodenbeck, good evening, legend. Top of the evening to you, my brother. Great to see you. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, my dear friends. All right, let's get some music happening, shall we? There we go. And let's bust into that very first pack of the evening. Some of that juicy junk wax. Let's go back to 1988. See if we can't find us a Holy Noli. Maybe a Ricky Henderson for Dutchie. As always, my dear friends, if you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com, snag yourself down something from the delicious wall of wax right here to my left, that would be awesome. Dutchie, can you request some Kenny G? You can request it. Shout out to Kenny G and old Michael Bolton. In 1988. All right, so of course, my dear friends, after this rip, we're going to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com and refresh that shop. Ooh, the gum came off. Thanks to the Red Sox leaders. I think that is Wade Boggs. And I have no idea who the other guy is. But thanks for holding on to that gum for so long. Spike Owen. That's who that is. Spike Owen. Or maybe Calvin Schiraldi. Could be Calvin Schiraldi. Salty Dad. Nice, my man. Beautiful. Thank you. We got some Jeff. I've got no muscles. Man. Jeff Musselman on the Rookie Cup for Toronto. Shout out to Jason and Jason. We found a Henderson. It's the wrong Henderson. Oh, Big Dave Henderson. Rob Richardson's Gigantes. How about some Cardinals leaders? I believe that is Red Schoendienst and Tony Pena for the St. Lunatics. Shout out to Jeffro. Steve Lambardazzi for Minnesota. Good evening, Rob. Excellent to see you, Mr. Nicius. Niche. Dougie Fresh, also known as the Walrus. Look at that magnificent mustache. Beautiful. Nicely done, Doug. Old Jeff Stone. Dunston checks in for the Cubbies. We got a promo. Head out to Jeffro, Mr. Jack Clark. Cecil Cooper. Reese's cousin. Shout out to Reese Cooper. Glennon Davis. Billy Bean. Awesome. Shout out to Moneyball. The legend, Mr. Fred Lynn. On if it was a modern card, that would be an Image Variation SP. Shout out to Uncle Moosey and the Orioles. And Mr. Ryan Bruns. Throwback Junk Wax legend, Mr. Wally Joyner. Ed Hearn for Alan White's Royals. And last but not least, old Ed Olwine. And he hung onto the gum for 30 years. Snuck one in on me. Nicely done, Ed. Excellent. Very nice first pack of juicy junk wax, if I do say so myself. Mr. Dennis Dutton, I cannot thank you enough for extending your subscription, my brother. I see that. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my national buddy. All right, homies. There's Mr. Jason Russell. Good evening to our favorite Schmidt head. What's up, Randy? welcome back, brother. Happy Thursday. All right, folks, let's refresh that shop for the very first time on this extremely thankful Thursday. After I snag myself a little sippy. Cheers, my friends. Broast. And speaking of our Gigantes fan in the family, Mr. Rob Richardson, snagging a spot in our brand new break that just went live a little bit ago. So by the way, folks, we do have a brand new PYT break up there at junkwaxvintage.com. 2025 Panini Prism Baseball. Brand new product, folks. So ridiculously excited to bust into those boxes, hopefully tomorrow. That would be rad. Mr. Viking fan all day. Hey, brother. How you doing? Welcome. Mr. Lonnie, our resident rock star. Good evening, legend. Mr. Alfaro, top of the evening to you, my brother. How was your day? All right, let's get our terrific Tennessean locked in. Thank you, Rob Richardson. And while we're doing that, folks, just a heads up, this is what we have up there in the shop. So there is a hobby/mega box break, 2025 Topps Chrome logo Fractor with 2025 Topps Heritage Mega. That is random. It's only $12 a spot. Then we have a 2025 Panini Prism Baseball 6 Hobby Box break. 18 autographs. And still some wonderful teams left. We got to lock in some Rob Richardson on those Gigantes. Good evening, Mr. Nip Slip. Welcome back, my brother. How are you? How was your day, buddy? There you go, Mr. Rob Richardson. Got you locked in there, my brother. Outstanding. So, folks, we are current up there in the shop at the moment. If you would like to jump up there and snag yourself down something to rip, that would be magnificent. Nip Slip, my day was great. It was a busy day, not going to lie to you, but we got a lot accomplished today. Feeling pretty good about it. And I'll tell you what, it gets really hot down here in Texas at the end of August, beginning of September, and then about halfway through September, about right now, starts cooling down just a little bit. So it's actually been really nice to get a reprieve from the 100-degree temperatures here in Austin. Feels good outside. Ready for a chill night. I like it. Well, welcome, my man. Nice to have you. Niche. Just got the... I think that meant to say Tigers. So we will refresh that shop in just a moment. Mr. Nick Torgs, welcome back, my man. So we do have licensed product up there at junkwaxvintage.com as well. We do a lot of licensed breaks, my man. But every so often, we do get into other products. I like Panini. I like Leaf. And other products as well. We do some wild card here too, but we do a whole bunch of Topps. And we do a whole bunch of Panini when it's licensed also. So I appreciate that comment, brother. Thank you. Feel free to go check out junkwaxvintage.com, my friend. Oh, the Dodgers. Nicely done. Let's refresh that shop real quick, Mr. Nicius. As always, folks, I see we have some new people in here tonight. If it is your very first time tuning in, it's excellent to have you. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage, and you can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days the right way, with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs, typically at my expense. So if you are new here, folks, keep in mind that we are live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms right this second. You can come over here and join us on Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook if you want. And all you have to do if you want to participate is head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. That is where everything for this channel lives. So you will find sealed wax up there. We pride ourselves in having pretty much the biggest selection that you're ever going to find online. We also have some break spots up there. There is merchandise up there. Shameless plug. So feel free to go check out that website. And always remember, my friends, you are absolutely invited to create yourself your own personal account up there at junkwaxvintage.com. There it is, Mr. Nicius just came through. My main man, taking down those trolley Dodgers. Excellent. Thank you, Rob. Done, done, and done, my man. One half of the Super Stroopers. What's up, buddy? Oh, the Red Sox might be gone. I see you, Chris. I will refresh that shop one more time. Good evening, Chef James Reinhart. Excellent to see my brother from another mother on this thankful Thursday. How was your day, buddy? All right, let's refresh that shop one more time. I see you, Super Strooper. Yep, taking down the Red Sox. Chris! Thank you, Chris. Good to see you again too, buddy. Hope you had a thankful Thursday. Excellent. Teams are going quick there, folks. Might want to snag yours if you have not already. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, James Reinhart. I'm so sorry to hear that, buddy. I hope I can take your mind off it for just a few minutes tonight, my good man. Gonna try to keep it as positive as possible tonight. Alrighty. We are current up there at junkwaxvintage.com, folks. So typically there is a little bit of a queue. If you want to get something in tonight, there is no queue, but these teams are coming down pretty quick. Shout out to Mr. Joey Krug, and shout out to Angela, Ms. Burns. Joey Krug, the California kid taking down the San Diego Padres. I know it, James Reinhart. Thank you, my brother. Nip Slip says, man, I'm mad I missed the football hobby box break. Was that earlier today or last night? That was this morning, my friend. So all you have to do is after the show tonight, of course, head on over to YouTube and you can watch that replay. It was a wonderful break. We found a 1-of-1 in there. More autographs than I can even shake a stick at. That was a good one. Fun one, too. I think we might have to run that one back. All right. Joey Krug taking down the Padres. Thank you, Joey. And next, Angela. Oh, hell yeah. A fellow Texan. Mr. Alfaro. I see you there, brother. Taking down the Seattle Mariners. Outstanding. Thank you, Jason. I hit you a banger on the last one. Let's see if we can't have lightning strike twice, eh? There you go, folks. Slowly but surely, they're coming down. That's right, Onward. You've been here long enough. You know how that goes. He said, don't get a Julio. We don't want Dalen's head to explode. That's a fact. Good evening, Miss Rachel. How is our favorite Rachel in the family tonight? Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my friend. That's right, Onward. Folks, if you were not here this morning, we had something really, really amazing happen. Our buddy Melody was in the chat this morning over here on Twitch, and as I am ripping into our Leaf metal box, she types in the chat, I'm going to try to speak Drew Aller into existence. Quarterback for Penn State, college kid, okay? Because Melody had the college spot and the NIL spot. No less than 10 seconds after she says that, my dear friends, we pull a 1-of-1 Drew Aller. Really? That was amazing. So congratulations, shout out to Melody. That's correct, Onward. First card of the box, right? That was magnificent. Gotta love it. Does not get much better than that. Hey, Salty Dad, you took down the Atlanta Bravos. I appreciate that, buddy. Outstanding. And Mr. Wilkinson, my brother in recovery. Damn good to see you, Sean. How you doing tonight, big man? 1, 2, 3, and to the foe. Welcome back, brother. Chad, I see you beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. How dare you be so awesome, my dude? Great to see you again. Alrighty, let me refresh that shop one more time. Mr. Saltgiver, I see ya. A gorgeous Georgian, taking down the Braves. First break magic for you tonight, Jason. That's awesome, my man. And I sincerely hope I find you something juicy. So let me share with you, Jason. Here in this family, we've been doing this for the better part of about 4.5 years. And I cannot even count how many times we have had somebody get into a break for their very first time and they hit something nice. We call that first break magic. And I sincerely hope I find some for you tonight, my dude. Thank you, Jason. Mr. Gusev, hello, good sir. Excellent to see ya. Is that Mr. Matt Agan down there in the chat? Long time no see, Matty. Good evening, legend. Another OG of the family, gracing us with his presence. Damn good to see you, buddy. Hey, thank you, Jason. And welcome to the family, my friend. Hunter, Great to see you too, buddy. Man, we're getting the OGs up in here tonight. Big Money Dodge, what's up, brother? Our WWE fanatic in the house. I know. Thank you for rubbing that in my face. I appreciate that. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, always great to see you, Hunter. Big hugs and firm handshakes, my brother. All right, I'm just locking in some break spots here, folks. Mr. Saltzgiver. And that is a rare Jason with an EN. I just want to make sure that's not a typo, right, Jason? It is Jasen. I think. Excellent. Thank you, Jason. Got you locked in there, buddy. And congratulations on your very first break with us. The 562 Breaker, good evening. Hello. Oh, Big Money Dodge, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Great to see you again, my friend. I hope all is well with you. You deserve all the positive things, buddy. Mr. Joshua, good evening, my brother. All right, got you locked in there, Jason. Next, our family pharmacist, Mr. Rob Richardson. Tennessee. And I am still thirsty. Mr. Rob Richardson in our UFC break. Taking down the letters G and H. Thank you as always, Rob. And just a heads up, folks, if you were just rolling up in here, there is 0 Q. So if you would like to rip down something from this delicious wall of wax to my left, threaten me with a good time. Rob Richardson, I got you locked in there, brother. And folks, that takes us down to 1, 2, 3 spots left in our UFC break. Would love to bust into that one tonight. There's Mr. Matt Agan. Great to see you, brother. How you doing, Matty? Hey, I am still very glad that you're alive, my man. Hey, you know what? That's probably smart, Mr. Agan. I respect that very much, buddy. It's great to see you again. Hope all is well with you and the Agan family. Victor Lopez, thank you for sharing out my live, you big sweetie. I appreciate that. Aw, sounds awesome, Jason. Well, Jason, just a heads up, brother. We do this almost every single day. At least twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. So feel free to be here for the long haul, my friend. And if you ever want to make the switch to Twitch, you're welcome. Or YouTube, for that matter. All right, legends, let me refresh that shop one more time. I hear tell we might have a new order up there, or 2. And yes, we do. Shout out to Doug, Mr. Neth, a fabulous Floridian, taking a 1991 Fleer football single pack. Let's go provisions hunting, shall we? And Doug, I believe this is your very first purchase from the shop, my dude. Gilly, what up? Good evening. You know it, Dutchie. All right, give me just a moment here, folks. And then JVD, I see your purchase as well, you legend. Thank you. We're going to get to ripping here in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, my friends. Mr. Neth. Doug. Are you here, buddy? One single pack. Oh, 1991 Fleer. There's my brother. Thank you, Doug. We're going to rip into this in just a moment, my friend. Thank you for your patience. Dutchie. My man. Our awesome athletics fanatic in the family. Taking down a 2022 Diamond Kings pack. Thank you as always, Johnny. There you go, my good man. And you are second in the queue tonight, Johnny. And just a heads up, folks. Do we have a Jose Santos Jr. or a Caleb Davies or a Quentin Babcock in the house tonight? Quintino Pepperino. Because we do have some juicy rips over here waiting for those gentlemen as well. All right, Doug. I sincerely appreciate you being our very first family rip of the night, my friend. And first rip magic also. Let's see if we can't find you something juicy on your very first rip here in the family. Mr. Peachareely, my fellow Texan. Good evening, David. Good stuff, Matt Agan. I am glad you're still with us, my man. It's always nice to see you. I am very well. Thank you for asking. Been very busy over here in the front yard. But it's a good kind of busy. Never a complaint out of me. Old Randall McDaniel from Minnesota. Bill Maz. Your 1990 number 1 draft pick, Mr. Jeff George. Lewis and his lips. How about a Thane Gash? Benny Testaverde for the Bucks. Old John Elway, the legend. Kind of cool John Elway this morning. Matt Baer. That's right, Onward. It is a very rare occurrence, my man. David Fulcher. The legend from Houston, for those now defunct Houston Oilers. Old Haywood Jeffries. Shout out to Uncle Smitty. Yay. Tom Newberry. What is your query? Old Jeff Query. Good evening, Dallas. Excellent to see you, my brother. How about some Reynolds rap? Old Ed. Kenny Walker. And it's a man, baby. Charles Mann. Finishing that one off for you. Well, Doug, gosh dang it. I'm so sorry I couldn't find your provisions in our very first rip, but you did get some nice cards in there, my friend. And I sincerely hope that that is your very first rip here of many of them. But welcome to the family, Doug. Nice to have you, buddy. As always, legends, if it is your very first time tuning in tonight, I know we have some new people in the house. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage, and you can find me here almost every single day. Ripping packs, cracking backs, and having an absolutely splendid time with the rest of the family. If you are new here tonight, folks, keep in mind that you can come over here and join us on Twitch if you would like. The whole rest of the fam damly is over here waiting for you. And we're also live on Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. You have options. Ringo, thank you for smacking that follow button, my dude. Welcome to the family. And Dallas, how was your Thankful Thursday today, good buddy? Shout out to the California kid. There's Mr. Battaglia. What's up, Jake? Mr. Mikey Smith, thank you for smacking that. Miles Smith, I am so sorry. Miles, welcome to the family, buddy. Alrighty, JVD. Dutchy. Are you ready? Good to see you, Mr. Battaglia. How you doing, Jake? And I do have your Playboy pack still here waiting for you. But we rip that one in about 20 minutes or so when we get into a portion of the show that we lovingly refer to as #JWAD. That is an acronym that stands for Junk Wax After Dark. And we get a little spicy. We might want to make sure the kids are down. Oh, Dallas, I love the positivity, brother. Good day over here, my man. No complaints out of me, bro. The weather's getting better over here in Austin. My son and I got to go out and do a little grocery shopping today together. That was fun. Sorted a lot of cards today, packed up some packages today, pre-graded some cards today. It was a damn good day, brother. Oh, hell yeah, there's our favorite tripod in the house. What's up, Jonathan Clark? Mr. Brian Street, good evening, legend. Good to see you, gentlemen. We got a Jacob Battaglia in the chat. We got Mr. Dallas. We got JVD. We got Jonathan Clark, Brian Street. Good to see you tonight, legends. Mr. Dennis Dutton, too. See you down there. Hey, Joshy, you legend. Thank you so much for hitting me with a rose. Mr. Brian Street, you just quit it, sir. I'm just kidding. Keep doing it. I love it. Thank you so much, buddy. All joking aside, I sincerely appreciate you, brother. All right, Mr. Battaglia says, and I will remember this moving forward, buddy. So if you're ever not here and it's your turn, I will not wait. I'll just rip it, and you can go back and watch the replay. My pleasure, Jake. You got it, brother. And thank you for establishing that, because now that's how we'll do it moving forward. Mr. Todd O'Hara, good evening, buddy. I appreciate you beating that screen, brother. I see ya. Thank you as well, Brian. All right, we start off with a Cody Belly for Dutchy. Carl Erskine. Mule Suttles, another legend. Brandon Lau. Jose Ramirez. Hank Greenberg. Nolan Ryan. How about the Nolan Express? My PC since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Excellent to see you tonight, Mr. Alfaro, and thank you so much for snagging those Seattle Mariners, brother. Speaking of the Seattle Mariners, how about some old Kyle Lewis? Jackson Kowar. Glenn Otto. How about the big man? My PC, Mr. O'Neal Cruz on the Diamond King rookie. O'Reilly Adams. And that is a black framed rookie for the Nationals. Ooh, shout out to Bubba. How about some Air Yordan Alvarez on the artist proof? Maestros, Abreu for the White Sox. Shout out to Falcor. Ernie Banks on the Art of Hitting. Rogers Hornsby, Luis Robert. Joe Ryan, to go with that Nolan Ryan. Mazika for the Mets. And on the Houndstooth, Roanzi on the Contreras. Last but definitely not least. There you go, Dutchie. A magnificent first rip for you tonight, my brother. Thank you as always. Allow me just a moment. Going in your pile there, Johnny. All right, all right. Mr. Colt Simmons over here on Twitch says, I'm ready for Sunday on Whatnot. Need some red players for my PC. I have got you covered, Colt. And just so you know, folks, if you're new here tonight, we do go live on Whatnot on Friday afternoons at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tomorrow will be no different. So you will see me 3 times tomorrow, my friends. 9:30 a.m. in the morning, like clockwork, 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and then we will be back here tomorrow night, probably around 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for a Friday Night Lights. And I think it's going to be a good one. Mr. Captain Kirk, the 6-box football PYT ripped this morning, my friend. But you are more than welcome to go back and watch that replay after the show tonight. Good to see you again, brother. How is our marvelous Minnesotan this evening? Minnesotan, I should say. Good to see you, my friend. Onward. I love the positivity, my man. Thank you so much. Mr. Robert Gober, my fellow Texan. What's up, buddy? Excellent to see you, you handsome son of a gun. How are you and Stephanie doing tonight, bud? Thank you so much for dropping that Discord link in the chat, Brian Smith. Much appreciated. And Legends, if you have not joined us on Discord yet, I would implore you to do so. Dallas says, how did the huge Hobby Box break go with the Bob Ross? Bro, that break was amazing. That Bob Ross box was great. The Impeccable box was even better. We got some amazing cards out of that one. That was a lot of fun. You are more than welcome to go back and watch that replay, Dallas. That was a great one. Mr. Brian Street, my dude, I must give credit where credit is due, my man. Hit me with beautiful tiny dinies and the Go Popular gift over here on TikTok. Thank you, legend. And Joshua, I see you there as well. And Big Money Dodge, big hugs and firm handshakes to old Big Money Dodge over there, our WWE fanatic in the house. Much love to you, my friend. Okie dokie. That's right, Mr. Cody King. What's up, dude? Excellent to see my fellow South Texan this evening. How are you doing, you legend? Damn good to see you as always, my man. Hope all is well with you. Slowly but surely, my dear friends, we are getting the whole family up in here. It is wonderful to see you tonight, my friends. All right, let's refresh that shop real quick. Shall we? Oh, hell yeah. Shout out to Mr. John Clunan, our favorite rhubarb, Eric Henshin, Tyler Metzger, and Chef Vinny. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you so much, my fellow restaurant professional. Allow me just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail here, folks. I got to snag some products down, and we have some break spots to lock in. And then we'll get right back to ripping. Chef Vinny taking down the pinstripes in our brand new 6 Hobby Box break. So, folks, we have 2025 Panini Prism Baseball coming out tomorrow. And we are pre-filling a break. This will be 6 boxes out of a sealed case of 2025 Panini Prism. We're looking at 18 autographs. And hopefully, I would love to get this one filled because it should be here tomorrow around noon. And if we can bust this little bad boy tomorrow night to start the show, how cool would that be? Talk about a Friday Night Lights. Aw, Cody King. I appreciate that so much, brother. Thank you. And you know what, man? I think you've heard me say it before, and I'll say it again. I never apologize for the redundancy. I always understand when life has to come first. Always, always. I'm a fellow adult. I get it. But I'm immensely grateful to see you whenever we can. So thank you so much for being here, Cody. Much love, my brother. Just happy to see you when we can. Alrighty. Chef Vinny taking down the pinstripes. Look, squirrel. Got you locked in there, Chef Vinny. And then he also is putting on a movie for us tonight, folks. How about a single pack of Topps Chrome Basketball Sapphire, 2025 Topps Chrome Baseball Blaster, one single pack of 2022 Topps Chrome Update Mega, or excuse me, that is a hobby pack. And then last but not least, another beautiful box of that 2022 Topps Naturel. Thank you so much, Chef Vinny. And shout out to the Super Stroopers. For without them, Chef Vinny might not be here. Mr. Salty Dad says, I may just be getting home as you're starting tomorrow night. Hope to be able to watch that one. You and I both, Jason. You and I both, buddy. I hope you're here, my man. So that will be tomorrow night. Now, tomorrow night, we start a little bit later. So that actually might work in your favor. Because typically we go live on Whatnot from about 4 p.m. to about 6:30 p.m. I take about an hour and a half break for dinner. And then we come back. It's typically close to 8:30. So we'll start just a little bit later tomorrow night. There you go, Robert Gober. Oh, memories, my man. Good evening, Bubba, my fellow Austinite. And I cannot thank you enough for smacking me around with some beautiful TikTok gifts. Love you, Bubba. All right, folks, let me grab these boxes for Chef Vinny real quick, and I'll be right back. Folks, we had almost an entire sealed case of 2022 Topps Naturel. We have one box left. Amazing. Chef Vinny, your blaster, your top series, or your Topps update, the Chrome Sapphire Basketball, and of course, that 1952 Naturel. You are in the queue, my brother. Next, Mr. Tyler Metzger, an awesome Iowan. Ooh, taking down the Cardinals and our Allen and Ginter, and a single pack of 1997 Topps Chrome or Topps Finest X-Men. Amazing. Thank you so much, Tyler. Let's see if we can't find you something juicy, buddy. Joey, do I ship to Canada? Yes, we do. Absolutely. But we do have some different shipping rules when it comes to shipping internationally. So I'll explain to you, my man. When we ship to everybody here in the United States, we ship once a week, okay? We do not ship after every single personal rip. We do not ship after every single break. So we allow you to stack your purchases for up to a week for people that live in the United States. And then we ship them all out to you together. Free shipping. For international, just a little bit different. So we're not quite at the point yet. My wife and I run a very small business here. Unfortunately, we are not at the point yet that we can totally afford to cover international shipping for free. What we can do, and what we do, is we pay up to $20 of your international shipping for you. So we kind of split it with you. So for example, say you purchase things over the next 3 or 4 weeks, because we ship approximately every 3 to 4 weeks to Canada, okay? We will allow you to stack all your purchases, ship them all to you in one big old box. And then my better half, Mrs. Junkwax, will reach out to you via email. She'll basically give you a ledger that says, okay, hey, your package was, hypothetically speaking, $40 to ship, minus the $20 that we pay for, and then there will be a leftover balance with a link. If you click that link and pay for the shipping, we ship that package out for you. So I always wish to be as transparent as possible. So about every 3 to 4 weeks for international packages. That's right, Robert Gober. I was waiting on it, brother. Thank you, bro. Always a pleasure, Mr. Metzger. Thank you, Tyler. And shout out to Guy Metzger. Used to be one of my favorite MMA fighters back in the day. Rest in peace to Guy Metzger. Got you locked in there, Tyler. Thank you as always, legend. And taking down the Cardinals in our Allen and Ginter. I hope I can find you something juicy, my man. There you go, brother. You are official. Thank you as always, my man. All right, next, one half of the Henshin brothers. Some Awesome Indianans. Taking down a single pack of 2023-2024 Donruss basketball. Beastly Beer, I hope you had a great shower, buddy. Welcome back. The Best Kid, good evening. Welcome back, buddy. Nice to see you again. There you go, Mr. Henshin. Thank you as always, Eric. And we have one last brand new order here, folks, and it's our favorite rhubarb, our nasty New Yorker. Taking spot number 24, Mr. John Clunan. In the old logo Fractor. Thank you, Mr. Clunan. Jason Allen says, how is the hockey break looking? That's how it's looking, my man. All right, Mr. 24. Thank you, John. Always happy to have our favorite rhubarb in the break with us. RJ Wist, good evening, my man. Great to see you again. Happy Thursday. All right, I believe we are current. I'm going to refresh that shop one more time just to make sure. Meduce, welcome back, brother. How are you doing? Thank you, Joey. I appreciate you letting me explain that, my man. And welcome to the family. Very nice to have another colorful Canadian. We have a lot of you Canucks in the family, eh? I'll see myself out. Okie dokie. Ooh, we have just a couple more break spots down here, folks. Mr. Jason Alfaro, my fellow Texan, taking down the Astros. And our 6 Hobby Box Prison Break. Thank you, Jason. Got you locked in there, my man. And Chef Vinny. Ooh, adding a couple of boxes to that juicy movie. I cannot thank you enough, Chef Vinny. About some more Topps Chrome Baseball and a 2024 Topps Archives signature. We are looking at a guaranteed autograph in that one, Chef Vinny. There you go, Chef Vinny. I swear to gosh, Mrs. Junkwax likes to hide boxes from me. It's a cute little game she plays. All right, legends, we are good to go. So let's get back to some family rips here, folks. Do we have a Quintino Pepperino in the house? Quentin. Alfie. Mr. Moldering. Welcome to the family, my dude. Glad to have you, and thank you for smacking that follow button. Thank you, David. I appreciate the empathy, bro. Absolutely right. Hey, Mr. Matt Agan. If you are taking off tonight, my brother, you have a magnificent remainder of your evening. Big hugs and firm handshakes to another OG of the family. Much love to you, Matty. It's great to see you again, my friend. And I hope to see you again very soon. Take care, Matt Agan. All right, we do not have a Quintino. We're going to Chef Vinny's movie. Chef Vinny. Are you ready, my man? Would you just look at it, my friends? Beautiful. That is a magnificent rip, Chef Vinny. I gotta be honest, bro, I'm a little peanut butter and jealous. That is sick. Some Sapphire, some Topps Chrome Update, some Topps Chrome, some Archives, and some Topps 52 Naturel. So let's go Topps Chrome Update to get us started, shall we? Good luck, Chef Vinny. Mr. Wist, welcome back, RJ. All right, we start off with a Nicky 2 bags for those fighting Phillies. Adam Hasseley. Case Silseth, rookie for the Angels. And last but not least, for WKRP in Cincinnati, good old Nick Lodolo. Beautiful. Just leaving that one up for you, Chef Vinny. Karen says he killed the Mets tonight. Oh no! I'm so sorry to hear that, homie. Shout out to Nick Lodolo on the rookie debut. Let's leave that one up for you, Chef Vinny. Adam and Humphrey. Long time no see, my friend. How you doing? Mr. Ryder Hall, good evening, legend. How you doing there, babe? I am wonderful. Thank you for asking. Even better now that you're within a 5-foot radius. I love you more. Sounds good, babe. I'm good. I love you. Thank you. I have the best wife in the whole world. What's up, Jeff? Welcome back, my dude. Great to see you as always. All right, let's do some Topps Chrome Basketball Sapphire Edition. Good luck, Chef Vinny. We had spaghetti for dinner tonight, Dallas. It is my 13-year-old son's birthday tomorrow. We celebrated his birthday as a family tonight. Had some spaghetti and an Oreo cake. Ice cream cake, if I might add. Thank you so much, Brian Street. And we start off with clapping them Maurice cheeks on the Sapphire. Julian Strother, rookie for the Nuggies. Oh, my Lanta. Chef Vinny on the Chrome Sapphire autograph. Numbered to 10. And of course, it's 4th on print to 10. Beautiful. Congratulations, Chef Vinny. Outstanding. Casual Cards, welcome back, my dude. Thank you, Tyler. That's correct. Just a couple hours there, Dallas. Aw, thank you so much, Ryder Hall. I definitely will. And Adam and Humphrey, I will do that. Thank you so much. Gary Trent Jr., channeling his inner Patty Mills on the purple sapphire, 4th on print, numbered to 10 on the autograph. Beautiful, buddy. And finishing that one off is Mr. Elvin Hayes. Last but not least. Gotta love some sapphire. All right, Chef Vinny. Let's get into some Topps Chrome. For the very first time on this extremely thankful Thursday, you know what we must do. We shout, grippeth. And we shout, rippeth. The best kid, I will fight you. I'm just kidding, buddy. I am sure you do. Ms. Peggy, good evening, my dear. Excellent to see you. Shout out to the better half of our innovation lead here at JWV. Hope you've had a wonderful day, Peggy. Mr. Jeff Hansen, good evening. Meanie Brad Greeny, good evening, you legend. I happen to have one of those too, the best kid. Empty box. Pack number 4 to the side, because it is tradición. Good luck, Chef Vinny. Adam and Humphrey says, did you watch the Cardinals versus, I think that's Mariners, game yesterday? We did not get it. I got a Mariners flag outside of my yard. That's awesome, buddy. Very cool. We had a heck of a game yesterday. That is correct. Thank you so much, Jason. I appreciate that, brother. And thank you, Mr. Hawkins. And we got some thank yous over here in the chat for Chef Vinny for putting on a movie for us tonight. I'm right there with you. Good evening, Curtis Sorgi. Is that you, good buddy? Thank you for beating that screen, as always. The LP5 lover, welcome back, my dude. And folks, we are already up to 31,000 likes over here on TikTok tonight. That is amazing. Thank you, as always, for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Pixter Pixel Shtick, welcome back, Phil. All right, we have starting Mr. I Can't Pass a Physical, Mr. Carlos Correa. Air Jordan Alvarez, shout out to Bubba. Alcantara on the Ray Wave. Hi, France, former Seattle Mariner. Excellent to see you tonight, Curtis. How you doing, big man? Hope all is well with you, buddy. Another OG of the family. Francisco Alvarez. Pete Fairbanks. Anthony Volpe on the Ray Wave for the Pinstripes. Hyder Montero. 1/3 of the brothers Naylor. Now a Seattle Mariner. Josh Naylor on the Sepia Refractor. Hey, totally understand that, Sorgi. Good to see you tonight, Kurt. Theodosio. Big hugs. Firm handshakes to you, brother. Jesse Winker. Brandon Lockridge for San Diego on the Rookie Refractor. Sammy Kershaw. Julio Rodriguez. My PC on the sepia. Nice there, buddy. Peanut butter and jealous. Chef Vinny. Beautiful. Lane Thomas. Adley Rushman on the all etch. And gosh, these are sweet cards in that logo Fractor. Those are sweet. Francisco Lindor. Marcus Semien. Logan Driscoll on the sepia. Rookie refractor for Tampa Bay. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Adam Mazur. Freddie Peralta. Waldrep. Hugh Darvish. George Kirby. Matt Strom with his locks of love. Ty France, so nice. You got him twice on the refractor for Minnesota. And last but not least, some Mookie. Was some Mookie Betts. Finishing that one off. We're going to sleeve up that sepia Julio because it is absolutely beautiful. And let's get into that. You know what? Let's save our pack number 4s till last. We'll get into both of those pack number 4s at the same time. Mr. Braden Ross, welcome to the family, my man. Eddie Edison, good evening, moderator extraordinaire. Hope you had a wonderful Thursday, my dude. Good luck, Chef Vinny. That's right, the best kid. I'm so with you. And Miss Peggy, you are very welcome, my friend. I hear you on that one, homie. All right, good luck, Chef Vinny. And then after this rip, folks, we're going to get into that 1952 Naturel. And then we're going to finish off with the guaranteed autograph. Pack number 4 to the side, always. Chef Vinny, are you here tonight, my buddy? Or is he going to go back and watch the replay? There's Mikey 1. Shout out to our innovation lead here at JWV. Good to see you tonight, you sexy beast. Hope you've had a wonderful Thursday, my man. That's right, onward. Shout out to old Chef Vinny Spielberg. Putting on movies for us on a nightly basis. That's right, Jason Hawkins. Luckily, there is no Wander in 2025 Topps Chrome. Luckily. But hopefully we do not find one in the 2022 Naturel. All right, starting off with some JJ Bidet. Shout out to Tushy. Mr. Gower, great to see you tonight over here, buddy. Thank you, Jake. Adley Rushman on the power players. Arosa Reina. My dear friends, can I ask you to do me a solid? Can I get those Arosa Reina emotes in the chat, please? Light that chat up like the 4th of July. Please and thank you. Nico Cavadas. Darren Duran, shout out to Brandonio. Ilber Diaz. Paul Skeens on your Rookie Cup Ray Wave. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Wyatt. You understood the assignment, my man. Chris Bryant. Connor Wong on the Sepia. Jamison Tylon. Nasty Nestor. Matt Shaw. DJ Hertz on the refractor. Okay, Brian Hayes. To go with those beautiful Naturel parallels that we have pulled the last couple Naturel boxes. We found one last night numbered to 5. And then we found another one numbered to 75. You rock my face off, David. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, James Reinhart. Thank you, Nate the Great. Thank you, Brian Smith. Sincerely appreciate that, gentlemen. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And you're rocking the TikTok over here, Dutchy. Thank you, legend. Carlos Narvaez. Air Jordan Alvarez. Shout out to Trevor Taylor, also known as Bubba. Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the Ray Wave for the Trolley Dodgers. Shout out to old Mikey Koba. Gosh, those are cool. I don't think Ray Waves get enough love. That is such a neat pattern. Little Yastrzemski. Michael Hellman. Shout out to Noah Hellman on the Sepia. Rookie. A Gary in the streets. But a Gavin in the sheets. For Santiago. Still looking weird in a Padres jersey, in my humble opinion. Pete Fairbanks looking all kinds of fired up for Tampa Bay. Oh, say can you see on the Ray Wave? Mikey Burrows. O'Doyle Rules. Ronel Blanco. Santander. Volpe. And Gavin Lux, former Trolley Dodger, now at WKRP in Cincinnati Red on the Sepia. Excellent. I'm going to sleeve up that Skeens for you there, Chef Vinny. Hey, Captain Morgan. It is wonderful to see you tonight, my man. He says, I'm sorry, I'm watching the Packers kick Commander butt. Go, Pack, go. I'm glad you're having a good night tonight, Captain Morgan. Great to see you, Dan. Thank you for popping that handsome face in here, my dude. Hey, there's Scotty. Mr. Scotty H. Good evening, my brother. He says, first game I ever took my daughters to was in Tampa versus the Red Sox. It was an Arozarena bobblehead night. How cool. That's really neat, buddy. Love it. Good to see you tonight, Scotty. Part of the Super Stroopers. All right, last 2 packs for Chef Vinny. Let's do it. And that is correct, gentlemen. It is hashtag JWAD. So, Mr. Battaglia, are you still here tonight, Jacob? I got a Playboy pack here burning its way through the table. All right, last 2 packs out of our Topps Chrome for Chef Vinny. Shota of the Iminaga. Silver Slugger, Luis Arias. Schwellenbach. Whitcomb. Ray Turner. Billy Cook. Perky Casas. And River Ryan. Last but not least for the Trolley Dodgers. Finishing that one off for you, Chef Vinny. If you must, Brian Smith. Yes, sir. If you must. There you go, Jacob. Glad you hung in here tonight, my man. Thank you so much for your patience. We're going to get to your pack right after this rip. All right. How about some 1952 Topps Naturel Collab. Big bucks, no wonders. Good luck. I see you, David. Nice. All right, come on. Big bucks, no wonders. For you folks that are new here tonight, if you do not know what this product is, I'll give you a little history. There you go, Salty Dad. Shout out to Press Your Luck from 1989. Gosh, I love that show. The Whammies. So good. Used to watch that with my grandmother back in 1988, 1989. So, folks, fun fact. Topps back in 1952 factually did dump hundreds of cases of 1952 Topps into the Atlantic Ocean. This is a set that is a reimagining of that set. And imagine if the cards themselves did not dissolve in salt water like I'm sure they did. But imagine if they were still down there. That's basically what this set is. Ooh, and you got a nice one here, buddy. Breaking that color barrier. Mr. Jackie Robinson. Beautiful. On the encased. And that is that Pearl Parallel to 52. Congratulations, Chef Vinny. Nice one, buddy. So one of the chases of this set, my friends, is Mickey Mantle, by the way. All right, on the stand he goes with your Gary Trent Jr. handling his inner Patty Mills. Last pack magic. Buena suerte, Chef Vinny. And Bubba, I cannot thank you enough for the beautiful TikTok gifts over here, brother. Thank you. Oh, nice. We'll see that one in just a moment. Ooh, how about we start with my PC and we end with my PC? Gotta love it. The big man, Mr. O'Neill Cruz, getting us started. Daniel Garcia, buenos noches, my man. Good evening. Great to see you again, Dan. Okay, Brian Hayes for the Pirates. Byron Buxton for Minnesota. I believe that one's going to be numbered to 150. I am so wrong. Numbered to 99. Beautiful. For the Motor City Kitties, old Miggy Cabrera. Juan Soto. And Ken Griffey Jr. Finishing that one off for you, Chef Vinny. Magnificent box there, buddy. We're going to sleeve all these up for you. Good evening, Ashley and Caleb 4. How we doing tonight, my friends? Hope you've had a very thick with 4 C's and thankful Thursday. So we always sleeve all these up, folks, All these cards are essentially short printed. They did not make a ton of this product in comparison to like your Top Series 1, Top Series 2. Top load that one because it is numbered to less than 100. Gosh, those top loaders are sweet. Shameless plug, my dear friends. If you are new here tonight, we do make our own products here at JWV. So, if you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com and snag some down for yourself, you are absolutely welcome. Personally, I think they're the best top loaders in the game. Of course, I am slightly partial. All right, Chef Vinny. We have one box left, my dude. And it is a guaranteed autograph. Ah, beautiful. I love it. Shout out to Caleb and Ashley over here. Well, you tell that good-looking fella next to you that I love him. And I'm glad to see you both. Big hugs and firm handshakes to both of my fours. All right, Chef Vinny.
One down, one to go.
Last box magic. Let's do it. Mr. Garcia, you're going to see my Mariners next Friday. Well, that's awesome, buddy. Peanut butter and jealous. Brian Street. We did rip the pack number 4s, my friend. We did. All right, we have one guaranteed autograph in this box. Let's see who it is. Ooh, what you talking about? Dontrell Willis. And it is 35 out of 35. They don't call me the bookend king for nothing, my dear friends. Congratulations there, Chef Vinny. Legend for the Marlins. 35 out of 35 on the Dontrell Willis. And that is a throwback heritage. There's my man. Good to see you, Caleb. And Caleb, I could have sworn you had a buddy that was on that screen name. Marcello, thank you so much for smacking the follow button, my friend, and welcome to the family. Very, very nice. That is a 2005 Bowman Heritage. Nice. And gotta love the bookend king here, folks. 35 out of 35 on that one. Beautiful. Mr. Doom Cult says he's always liked his weird windup. I am so with you. He had a very unique style, didn't he? Shout out to Dontrell Willis. That's right. You know it, David. All right. Well, Chef Vinny, I think you did pretty damn well there, my brother. In one pack of Sapphire, you got yourself an autograph numbered to 10. Beautiful, buddy. Very nice. That Jackie Robinson on the Pearl Parallel numbered to 52. And your Dontrell Willis on-card autograph, 35 out of 35. All of these beautiful cards and more are going into your pile, Chef Vinny. I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you putting on a movie for us tonight, buddy. Thank you. All right, all right. Ah, gotcha. There you go, Caleb. Very cool, buddy. So you guys must share that username, I guess. Joey says, do you do voiceover work? I do not, but I'm trying to get into that. So there's really no way for me to say this without sounding kind of douchey, but I have had an overwhelming number of people tell me that I should explore that option. So I did. So I've actually reached out to a couple of professional voice actors, just asking them some basic questions. Like, hey, how do I get started doing this if I wanted to get into this? Do I need an agent? Do I just start auditioning for things? I don't even know where to start. So I sincerely appreciate that comment, my man. That is very, very kind of you to say, Joey. Thank you, buddy. And excellent to have you tonight, my man. So folks, if it is your very first time tuning in tonight, welcome. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. And you can find me here almost every single day, ripping packs, cracking backs. and having an absolutely splendid time with the rest of the family. So if you are new here, folks, just a couple of things for you. We are live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms right this second. So if you want to come over here and join the whole rest of the fam family on Twitch, we'd love to have you. Additionally, if you want to participate tonight, my friends, it's easy. Especially if you're over here on TikTok, there should be a sign like right there. It says find the goods up there at junkwaxvintage.com, and that is exactly where you find everything. There's sealed wax up there, there's break spots up there, merchandise up there, there's a blog up there if you want to educate yourself. So feel free to go check out junkwaxvintage.com, and you can create yourself your own personal account there also. Welcome to the family, Joey. I smacked you with a follow back there, my brother. Sincerely appreciate the compliment, buddy. Thank you so much. That means more to me than you will ever know, bro. Cheers. Aw, thank you, Doom. That is very kind of you to say, you big sweetie. Hit me in the feels over here, my friends. Thank you so much. Damn. All right, my dear friends. Let me refresh that shop one more time real quick. I do see we have some new orders up here. That's right, Doom. You got it. You get it. All right. Ooh, shout out to our favorite gut pile, Mr. Brian Street. Taking down a 2025 Topps Heritage Mega Box. Thank you, Brian. Let me grab that for you, my dude. There you go, Brian. I like to call these little mini hobby boxes because there's a ton of cards in these boxes. Got you locked in there, bro. All right, my friends, the queue is as follows. Next, we're going to have Mr. Jake Battaglia. After that, Michael Walbridge, if you are here tonight, Michael. After that, Tyler Metzger. After that will be Eric Henshin. And after that will be Brian Street. Why, thank you, Mr. Peacharelli. I appreciate you saying that, buddy. Thank you. You're stuck with me, buddy. Val Pal, I sincerely appreciate you smacking that follow button, my friend. Welcome to the crew. Victor Lopez, Mariners are up 2-zip. Magnificent. Thank you, Vic. Okie dokie, Mr. Battaglia. Folks, I hope the kids are down, because we're ripping into some Playboy. Don't you worry, there's no nudity, but it's close. So might not want to have the kids watching this one. Mr. Viles, good evening, my brother. How was our favorite Bobby ball game on this thankful Thursday evening? Hope you've had a wonderful day, Mr. Viles. All right, Jake. Let's see if we can't find you the Prez here, buddy. Maybe a barbed wire and Beldar. Ooh, we start out with Vicky, also known as Anna Nicole Smith. On the Playmate of the Year. Got yourself a celebrity card there, Jacob. Very nice. How about 2 celebrity cards in a row with Dolly Parton? Dolly was a looker back in the day. I mean, still is, even though she's 100 years old. Shout out to the Crypt Keeper. That is 1978 on the Dolly Parton. It's a lady. That's right, Brian. How about the Spring Campus Bash? That's got to be a 90s, I believe, with the velour jumpsuit. Yes, it is. 1993. But why? That's got to be an oldie, maybe a 50s or 60s. 1959. And last but not least, you got a Fembot. That's got to be like a 70s. 1971. Well, there you go, buddy. I am sorry we couldn't find you the Prez, but we did find you 2 celebrity cards in a row. Dolly and Anna Nicole Smith. And weirdly, the older one is still alive. Anna Nicole Smith is no longer with us. Very sad. Sad story for that gal. There you go, Jacob Battaglia. As always, my man, thank you so much. I appreciate your patience and moving forward, my friend, now that we have this agreement. If you ever make a purchase from junkwaxvintage.com and I call you out and you're not here, I will go ahead and rip it for you. You can depend on that. Thank you, brother. Caleb says, are you in those packs? If not, I'm not interested. Unfortunately, I'm not in the Playboy packs, my friend. If I was in the Playboy packs, people would give me money to keep my clothes on. You would need a heavy-duty pair of sunglasses, my man. Because I am neon. Aw, thank you, Mikey. Colt Simmons, if you got to take off tonight, brother, I always understand. Have a wonderful remainder of your evening, and excited to see you tomorrow, buddy. Remember, Colt, you get to see this ugly mug 3 times tomorrow. So right back here tomorrow morning, same junk time, same junk channel, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. And then we will be on Whatnot at 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, Central Standard Time. And then back here, sometime around 8 to 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for a Friday Night Lights. Back over here on Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. So have a wonderful night again, Colt. Great to see you tonight, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow, bud. You know it, brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Colt. Mr. Gamble, 17-3 Green Bay. Commanders getting blown out tonight. Youch kabibbles. Sorry about that, Jaden Daniels. Okie dokie. Do we have a Mr. Michael Walbridge in the house tonight? I see you, Caleb. You silly goose. Shout out to C-Dub. Mr. Michael Walbridge. There's my man. Outstanding. Thank you, Creek. Let's get into some Star Wars, shall we? 2025 Topps Chrome Star Wars. Let's see if we can't find you something juicy. Good luck, Michael. This is our very first box of 2025 Topps Chrome Star Wars. Empty box, my man. Pack number 4 to the side, because it is tradition. Here we go. We're going to do this in a couple of rounds for you, Mike. Okie dokie. Round number 1. And we start off with Figrin Dan. Shout out to Mars Attacks. KB. How about the Skeleton Crew? Docking at Port Borgo. Bodie Rook. Balin Skoll. Skoll! Shout out to my marvelous Minnesotans. Beaumont Kine. Kin. Melna. It's a lady. Sol. On the Ray Wave. Not numbered. Another lady. Captain Phasma. Captain Silvo. Senator Rayencourt. Ana. A Sith Lord observes on the Acolyte parallel. Steedy Karn. And Philic. Finishing off round number 1 there for you, Michael. Round number 2. Little cuffing. No big deal. Okie dokie. How about a Chancellor Drellick? As a looker. Got that ox face. How about quit being such a vetch? Little vetch on the Prism Refractor. Not numbered. Preparing for career day on the Skeleton Crew. Lando. Master Code Breaker. Kind of looking like a human version of Archer. Oh, you got a fuzzball. That's neat. Mrs. Junkwax would love that one. Yord Thandar. on the Ray Wave. How about a Wampa? What a Wampa. On the Outer World Oddity. That's neat. Nol. Shout out to Sharon, Lois, and Bram. Give me a hell yeah if you get that extremely obscure reference, my dear friends. General Pride. Savage Oppress. Bigrin Dan. Another Acolyte. The Stranger. Unmasked. Oh, Karen. Yes. Thank you, my friend. I love it so much. Hell yeah. One person got it. I appreciate you so much, Karen. You rock my face off. How about Galen, Dalen, Urso? I was actually named after a gentleman with that exact name right there. Mr. Galen. DJ. Asiloa. Wilman Pak. Ooh. That's fun. The Star Destroyer. On the by the number, and that's actually not a Chrome card. That's a paper card. Interesting. Captain Hale. And C1D1. Finishing off the base packs. Mr. McNamara. No, there was actually a show back on Nickelodeon that was called Sharon, Lois, and Bram from the mid-'80s. They used to sing a song that said, "Skinnamarink dinky dink, skinnamarink doo." And Karen nailed it. I love it so much. Thank you again, Karen. Oh, that's awesome. That is an extremely obscure reference, folks. Very, very much so. You nailed it, Corey Bader. Thank you, brother. Oh, you got it too, Onward. My man. Hell yeah. I absolutely love that most of you get all of my extremely obscure references. Thank you. All right, we have Supreme Leader Snoke. Another looker. Corbin. Unkar Plut. Baby Grogu. Mrs. Junkwax's PC. And Colin Arokin. Finishing that one off. Last but not least. Gotcha, Mr. McNamara. They sang Skinnamarink Doo on Lamb Chop? Really? I watched a lot of Lamb Chop, my man. I remember the song that doesn't end. But I don't remember him singing that one on there. But hey, I could definitely be wrong. I'm wrong often. I was born in 82. I'm right there with you, my friends. Very nice. All right, Mr. Wallbridge, Freak Chub. It is absolutely my pleasure, buddy. Thank you, sir. And I sincerely hope that that is just another beautiful rip in a very long line of beautiful rips. Always happy to rip into some Star Wars. C4. You were born when I graduated high school. Nice. That does not make me feel old. Yes, it does. I love you all so much. You know it, Jesse Tucker. Thank you, buddy. Right back at you, Corey Bader. Every single day, my brother. Thank you, thank you. All right, moving on, legends. Mr. Tyler Metzger, you extremely patient and handsome son of a gun. Are you ready, my bro? Oh, nice. Dat boy. Born in 95. Very cool. Thank you so much, Tyler. I appreciate your patience tonight, my brother. And are you a fellow content creator, Tyler? Kind of looks like you might be there, buddy. I'll have to check you out there, bro. Always trying to support my fellow content creators. All right, we start off with the Boom Boom Room. Beautiful. Old Boom Boom. Moira McTaggart on the Masters. How about the Farewell Mon Ami? Is that Gambit? No, that's Rogue. Oh, but maybe Gambit died. I think that's what that is. Rogue with Gambit in her arms. Yep. That is correct. Got it. Shout out to Gambit and Rogue on the greatest hits. How about the Villain of all villains, Magneto. And last but not least, old Scott, also known as Cyclops. Finishing that one off for you. Mr. Brad Green, thank you so much for making the switch to TikTok, buddy. I see ya. Sweetgrass, good to see you, buddy. Oh, Tyler, so you are a content creator. So you do some on here and on your pro wrestling account at tyler.wrestles. That's awesome, buddy. We rip a lot of WWE here. Well, folks, if you're over here on TikTok, if you want to smack my buddy Tyler with a follow there, and I already got you, but I followed you, my awesome Iowan. I'm an old school wrestling fan, buddy. You know, I can't say I keep up on the new stuff as much, but if you're talking about anything probably before the year 2000, I'm all about it. Thank you as always, Tyler. Sincerely appreciate your patience tonight, my friend, and thank you as always for utilizing junkwaxvintage.com and helping to keep this channel on the rails, my brother. Thank you. And I look forward to catching you one of these days, my man. I'll check out your account. Like I said, us positive content creators, we got to stick together, my dude. Mr. David Piccirilli, he says, I will pay top money for a TNA legend Joe Hendry auto. I will keep that in mind. James Reinhart, thank you, my friend. That makes me feel a little bit better. All right, legends. Mr. Henshin, E. Let's see if we can't find you something juicy and some 23-24 Donruss basketball, shall we? And then Brian Street, you're up next. Tyler says, I met Joe Hendry. Small world, buddy. That's fantastic. Hey, good evening, Travie Patty. How you doing, young man? I love it. There you go, Caleb. Shout out to Mean Brad Greeny. Glad you've had a great day, Travie Patty. Good to see you again, buddy. All right, Mr. Henshin. Buena suerte. Good luck. That's right. That's right, David. That's right. You spoke him into existence. All right, here we go, folks. Starting off with a 76er, Mr. Patrick Beverly. DeJounte Murray, former San Antonio Spur. Davion Mitchell. Scotty Barnes, also known as Barnacle in Bo Jackson's Battle Arena. Tobias Harris. How about some Evening Wood? Christian Wood. Malik Monk. Jose Avocado. Rick Grimes' cousin, Quentin. The Joker, also known as Mustang within Bo Jackson's Battle Arena, Rudy Gobert. Kyle Lowry, coming with the Thunder. OG, Buddy Hield. Paul George. Williams. Martin. Jamal Murray for the Nuggies. Jaden Hardy. Michael Porter Jr. Alperen Sengun. Marcus Smart. How about the Mitten? Gary Payton II. Shake Milton. Chris Murray. Shout out to Powder. And I'm going to hell. Mr. Jordan Walsh for Baston, rated rookie. CD Rollin', CD Sissoko. For my San Antonio Spurs. DeAndre Ayton on the laser for Rip City. Shout out to my Portland pals. Franchise features Bilal and Kelly Oubre Jr. on the laser. There you go. Mr. Eric Henshin. Another beautiful pack there for you, my brother. Thank you as always, buddy. I'm going to sleeve up the lasers for you. Hey, Mr. Henshin. Thank you, brother. Where's Nick at this evening? The other half of the Henshin brothers. There you go, brother. Got you locked in. Going into your pile, E. Mr. Brian Street, also known as our favorite gut pile. Are you ready, bro? I love the camaraderie down here in the chat, folks, on TikTok. That is a beautiful thing. Keep it up. There's Mr. Street, my man. Good luck. And after this rip, my friends, we're going to refresh junkwaxvintage.com. So if you wanted to jump up there and snag yourself a break spot or sealed wax, you are absolutely welcome. All right, Brian. Let's see if we can't find you something juicy in this little mini hobby box. Empty box there, buddy. Pack number 4, ectomy. All right, let's do it. We're going to do this one in a few rounds. Nice, Corey Bader. Yeah, I thought that was going to pay dividends quick. I'm still astonished that the Cowboys let him go. You and I both, Dutchie. As I have said many, many times before, my friend, and I will say it again, and never apologize for the redundancy. Anytime you have those old school card designs with modern players, take my money. Topps. They've got me pegged. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Jordan Hicks, Adolis, Mikey Trout, Jose Ramirez, Yogi Berra on the Chrome All-Time All-Stars. 1961 throwback, I believe that is. Interesting. How about Ke'Bryan Hayes for the Pirates? Jonathan Clase, former Seattle Mariner. Ellie De La Cruz on the Schmeckle. Peanut Butter and Jealous. Brian Street. Leaving that one up for you, buddy. Beautiful. All-time R-star Mr. Willie Mays. Ref Snyder. Spencer Steer. Castro. Andrew B. Nintendo. Vidal Sassoon. Brujahan. AJ Puke. Eric Wagaman. Always a parte with Mr. Starling Marte on the red parallel. Allie So Nice. You got him twice with Shohei and Bryce Terang co-starring. Brian Mountcastle. Reese Hines. Jackson Churio on the Rookie Cup for the Brew Crew. Chavili. Quintana. The Mushroom. Christopher Morel. Shout out to Mr. Sam Shope. His PC. Marcus Semien. Kyle Tucker. Still looking weird in a Cubbies uniform, in my humble opinion. The Commanders finally scored. Nice. How much time is left in the game, if I may ask? Jenny Jones's son, Jared. Brendan Donovan. Bryce Hampa. Shout out to Mongo. The Degrominator. Hunter Brown on the Bicentennial. Numbered to 200. Somebody bang a trash can for those Astros. Thank you so much, Karen. So most of the fourth quarter still left. Hey, anything can happen, folks. What was the score? Alake Dunn and Trevor McGill. And whoever is waxing that dude's eyebrows has got to calm down. He kind of looks surprised all the time. Resting surprised face for Mr. McGill. 17-10 Packers. There's still a whole quarter left, folks. I hate to say it, but there has been much bigger comebacks, right? I would not be the least bit surprised if Jaden Daniels turns it on in the fourth quarter and comes back. 13:45 left. Thank you, Corey. And Washington has missed 2 field goals tonight. Ouch. Ugh. Can't miss those PATs. I'm going to sleeve up that Ellie for you too, buddy, because it's beautiful. Could be a little better in the centering department. But always happy to find some Ellie, especially on a chrome schmeckle. The Packers missed one. Nice. So there's been a few missed PATs this evening in that game. Mr. Lebowski. Good evening, legend. How you doing tonight, buddy? I got a White Russian waiting for you. All right, round number 2, Brian. 2 doinks. There you go, Karen. If I may ask Karen, what does TLSOP stand for? I see standard operating procedure out of SOP, but what is TL? If I may ask. All right, starting off with another schmeckle. Old David Festa for Minnesota. All Rise, Aaron Judge. Chris Sale. Jonathan Cannon. Oh, they were field goals. I'm so sorry. My bad. Field goals. Thank you, Bobby. Acuna Matata. Oh, very, very cool, Karen. Nice. Well, congratulations on being a business owner, homie. I love it. I'm glad to have you tonight, Karen. Big Eater on the Chrome rookie for the White Sox. McMahon. Burley Burleson. Ray Turner. Mr. Jeff Hansen, tuning in on Facebook over there. Thank you, Jeff. Love seeing you over there, buddy. Thank you. Gabrielle Moreno. I've actually, if I'm being honest, I have thought about taking Facebook away because typically we don't get a whole lot of interaction over there on Facebook. But I appreciate you being there, Mr. Hammer. Thank you, Jeff. JP Crawford for my Seattle Mariners. Hey, de nada, Karen. Siempre. Chris Speaker. That is your all-time leader in doubles. Nolan Jones. Mr. Alex Wayne. Good evening, legend. Good to see you, my brother. Mr. Anthony Rizzo. All Rise, Aaron Judge with Ramirez and Rooker on your Ribby leaders. Ian Happ. Shota of the Iminaga. Sammy Kershaw. Andy Ibanez. Nick York. Max Meyer. Bryce Miller for our Seattle Mariners. With a mustache, he could put some milk on it, let the cat lick it off. Sheesh. Tariq Screwball. Oh, how about Tecumseh? The Shawnee Chief. That's really neat. I didn't even know that was possible. John Burke. Jake, I love a burger. Alec Boom. Dominic Fletcher. Aurelvis Martinez. Jorge Soler. That's right, Jeff Hansen. There is subtitles on Facebook. Andy Paye. Always eating that Paye. Michael Conforto. And Otto Lopez on the Chrome. Or Bienvenidos a Miami. And Lucky Luciano. Last but not least. I see you, Alex Wade.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. My man. Love you, Alex. All right. Round number 3. Fabian, I appreciate you smacking that follow button, my man. Welcome to the family. As always, my dear friends, if you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com, we're going to refresh the shop right after this rip. I do my best, Fabian. Fabian. Bienvenidos, my man. Welcome. Mr. Verhalen, not Verhagar. Good evening, Nate the Great. Slowly but surely, my friends, we're getting the whole family up in here. Scotty Too Hottie Triumphi, good evening, my man. All right, we got a Shunkdom on the red parallel rookie for Colorado. Jose Barrios. Cody Belly. Greg Jones rookie. Iglesias. Sans Mole. Freddie Peralta. Ivan Herrera. Good evening, Nate. Great to see you back, Mr. Verhalen. How was your Thursday, brother? Mr. Adley Rushman. Ryan King. Somebody bang a trash can for those Astros. Always drinking that Baterade. Shout out to Corey Bader. His cousin, Harrison. Jeff Hansen. The subtitles are spot on even with my Dalenisms. I like it. Shout out. Mr. Joey Gallo. Austin Riley. Zach Nito. Gotcha, Karen. How about the Ellie So Nice? Brian Street. Got him twice. Ellie De La Cruz. Nikki Two Bags for those fighting Phillies.
I'd like to have a go around with that Philly.
DJ Hertz. A wicka wicka. Could blindfold that guy with a piece of dental floss. Sheesh. Think he did a little puffy before picture day. Way to go, DJ. Victor Paso Robles for my Seattle Mariners. Reynaldo Lopez. The Dingleberry. Old Dylan Dingler. Bryson Stott. Esta. Kyle Gibson. Jackson Holiday. Bregman. Karen Carpenter. Shout out to Karen. Tyler. Wilson. Phillips. How about a little Evening Wood? James Wood. Tanner Houck. Always driving a Pontiac, Mr. Mickey Pontiac. Uncle Larry, Andrew McClutchin, also known as Clutch in Bo Jackson's Battle Arena. Kyle Schwarber, Mr. Waltham for the Fightin' Phillies on the Record Breaker. Nolan Shanul. Yep, that is a refractor, and I thought that might be an Image Variation SP refractor, but I could be incorrect. I'm going to sleeve that one up for you, buddy. Onward, my man. If you're taking off tonight, buddy, have a wonderful remainder of your evening, and we will see you tomorrow morning, legend. Sleep tight, buddy. Thank you as always for hanging. Mr. Joey Bart. Hebert Ruiz. Aiden Birdsong. Shout out to Bird Lock. Mr. Gower. Always on sale. Tommy Nero, your home run derby runner-up. Merrill Kelly. Cronuts make me go nuts. Old Jake Cronenworth. Father and son, The Rocket. And Cody Clemens. Ha Song Kim. And another father and son, old Craig Biggio and Kevin Biggio. Shout out to Alan White and the Kansas City Royals. Beautiful. We have one more round to go, and your pack number 4 is here, Brian. And I cannot thank you enough for my favorite gift of all time, you legend. You know I love those little tiny dinies. Thank you, Brian. Helping to keep this channel on the rails. One tiny diny at a time. All right, let's go. The Best Kid says, I've got to step out. Hey, brother, if you got to go, I get it. Thank you as always for hanging. Big hugs. Firm handshakes to you, my friend. Hope to see you again tomorrow, buddy. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Ah, gotcha, Corey Bader. Nice. Starting out with some Josh Smith. On the red parallel, Nick Madrigal. Drew Romo. J.D. Martinez. Well, good evening to my favorite Okie. How you doing tonight, big man? Masataka Yoshida. Verseg. Ooh. Oh, wow. There's an Image Variation SP. Congratulations, Brian Street. You win, brother. And that's a nice one. Breakfast Ball Bandits, thank you for smacking the follow button. And user 723-309-999-58284, thank you for sharing out my live. Much appreciated. It does look a little bit off-center top to bottom. But putting that one in a 75-point top loader for you, buddy, so we don't squish it. Beautiful Image Variation SP. Dylan Cruz rookie. Congratulations, Brian Street. Green Bay just scored again. Thank you, Alex Wayne. 24-10 now. It's getting a little out of reach. Ouch, kabibbles. Well, there you go, Brian. How about some Cedon Rafaela? Bobby Witt Jr. Shout out to Mr. Alan White. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tyler Wrestles made the switch to Twitch. Folks, can we get that warm Junk Wax Vintage welcome to Tyler? Sincerely appreciate you coming over here, buddy. Great to see you over here, Tyler. That is correct, Scotty. You are absolutely right, buddy. Javier Sanoja. Wyatt Langford. Mitch Spence. Robert Suarez. Johnny Bench on the 25th anniversary for WKRP in Cincinnati. Shay Langoliers and Donovan Solano with Bobby Witt Jr., Vladdy, and All Rise Mr. Aaron Judge on the batting leaders. Last but definitely not least in your base packs.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic for you, Brian. Brian. Good luck, brother. See if we can't find you an autograph in these last 2 packs. Chris! Good to see you tonight, Chris. Thank you so much for the heart, good buddy, and I heart you right back, my dude. Hope you had a wonderful Thursday, Chris. And we start off with another Schmeckel. Kyle Gibson for our St. Lunatics on the Schmeckel. Edgardo Enriquez for the Trolley Dodgers. No Elvie Marte, former Seattle Mariner. I see that, Tyler. Thank you so much, you legend. And I hope you like it over here, buddy. You see, there's a little bit of a different view. And I think the chat's a little bit different, too. Mr. I Can't Pass a Physical, Carlos Correa. Mr. Alfaro says, if anyone gets some Bobby Witt Sr. or Jr., I can get them signed for y'all. That's really cool, buddy. You know Bobby Witt Jr. That's really neat. Thank you for the offer. Nick Sogard. UC Mikuchi. It is hashtag JWAD, my dear friends. Mr. Anderson on the Chrome. Luis Guerrero. Handling his inner Manny Ramirez. Ask your local gentry, and they will say it's elementary. Tyler Gentry. Justin Robleski. Yuki Matsui. Jose Caballero, another former Mariner. Hey Oscar, another former Mariner, and your home run derby champ. Sagisi. Sodi. Schneeman. And Pablo Honey. Shout out to Radiohead. Finishing that one off for you, Brian Street. There you go, brother. A wonderful mega box of 2025 Topps Heritage. Congratulations on your Tecumseh and your image variation Dylan Cruz rookie. And the bicentennial number to 200 and that beautiful Ellie De La Cruz Schmeckle. Very, very cool, my man. You know what? I'm sleeving up that Tecumseh just because it's unique. Mr. Alfaro says, yes, I do. I played high school ball with Bobby Witt Jr. and his dad was my uncle's agent. That is really cool, buddy. Well, small world, brother. And I appreciate the offer. Thank you, Jay. We've actually found quite a few Bobby Witt Jr. autographs here already. Matter of fact, we found one last year out of 2023 Topps Finest Flashbacks. And I think it was numbered to 25. It was a huge card. We'll always remember that one. And it came back a PSA 10. Twice. I love it, Brian. Thank you, big man. There you go. Hey, Brian Street, you have been a member of this family for quite a while, my friend. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you, brother. Always grateful to see you. All right, homies. Let's refresh that shop real quick. Mr. Peacherelli has a question.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
He says, Dalen, the wife and I have a karaoke party tomorrow night. What is your go-to karaoke song besides Dreamweaver? Good call. Shout out to Luke Weaver. That's a good question, my friend. You know, Love Shack's always a good go-to. I always get a whole bunch of people up on stage with me. That's a great question, David. Great question, bro. I'd have to put some thought into that one. I love it so much, Tyler. Thank you so much, good buddy. Excellent to have you, bud. And if you folks want to follow our buddy, Mr. Tyler Wrestles, over here on Twitch, sounds like he is a Twitch streamer as well. So please feel free to do so if you like some wrestling content. Mr. Breakfast Ball Bandit says, how do I get in on the break? I am happy to show you, buddy. So right here on the screen on TikTok, it should say find the goods at junkwaxvintage.com. And that is where you go. So at junkwaxvintage.com, there is sealed wax up there for personal rips. You want to snag a rip and ship. There's also break spots. There's also merchandise. Shameless plug. There's also supplies up there if you want to snag some top loaders and penny sleeves. And of course, there's a blog up there also if you want to educate yourself. Thank you for asking. Breakfast Ball Bandits. Let's refresh that shop real quick. Excuse me. Oh, best kid. I am sorry to hear that, my friend. If you got to go hang out with the wifey, please do, brother. And we will see you tomorrow, my man. As always, thank you. Cheers, buddy. Hope the wifey feels better. All right, legends, we are current up there in the shop. So I am going to go ahead and call a last call. If you would like to rip something down from junkwaxvintage.com, you are absolutely welcome to do so. So a lot of you folks know we have 3 shows tomorrow. So I will be back here bright and early at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I will be back again at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, but only on Whatnot. So remember, folks, if you see me in this capacity, we are always live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms. If you see me on Whatnot, we're only live on Whatnot for those shows. That is the agreement that I made with Whatnot. However, we do have some real big news coming, I think, here in about 2 weeks or so. So things might be changing just a little bit, and I got to keep it a little close to the vest right now. But I'm ridiculously excited to share with you what's coming. I think you're going to like it. So I will go ahead and make that last call, ladies and gentlemen, just because I want to make sure that I'm on my A game tomorrow. So if we're going to slow down a little bit tonight, I will go ahead and sign off just a little bit early. And then we will have a magnificent, fantastic Friday tomorrow. So, like I said, if you would like to pull something down from junkwaxvintage.com, you are absolutely welcome to do so. And in the meantime, let me show you something. So, if you have not already taken a gander up there at junkwaxvintage.com, we have a brand new break up there. We have a brand new product coming out tomorrow. 2025 Panini Prism Baseball. We have a sealed case coming in. We're going to do a 6 Hobby Box PYT. And we are approaching halfway on that one, folks. Those are the teams that are still available. And I priced that one to sell. Thank you so much, Mr. Peacher. Really, I appreciate that. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all that time. It's been a while since I've been to bed before midnight. So I'm going to make that a goal. If we do not have any more family rips, of course. So this is a 2 Hobby Box NHL break with EX2000 and 25-26 Upper Deck MVP. It is only $14 a spot for 2 Hobby Boxes there, folks. Another random with 2025 Topps Chrome Logo Fractor Hobby and 2025 Heritage Mega, like the one that Brian Street just ripped that box of Heritage. It is one of those exact same boxes. And that one's only $12 a spot. Mr. Alex Wayne. He does live in Texas, yes. About 3 hours away up there in Killeen. So, we have another 5 Hobby Box Allen and Ginter baseball break, folks. 5 Hobby Boxes. It is PYT, and we are over halfway on that one, folks. I think we're down to 14 spots left. Humongous thank you to each and every one of you who have joined already. Shout out to you, Mr. Metzger. And we are down to the nitty-gritty, folks, on our UFC break. 3 spots left. The letter B. Somebody looking for some Bo Nix. E and F. And the letter T. And as soon as we fill those last 3 spots, I am chomping at the bit to bust into those hobby boxes. That 2025 Topps Chrome comes out of our sealed case. Jason. Come on, man. I'm Dalen. You silly goose. Mr. Alfaro. Love you, buddy. Bassett's in the bullpen. Welcome back, my friend. So there's 18 autographs in that Panini Prism break, folks. And we do have a couple of cases of that product coming in. We're ridiculously excited to see what we can't find in some 2025 Panini Prism. All right, I'm going to refresh that shop. And we do have a couple of things up there in the shop. Oh, hell yeah. Hunter Mashburn. Beautiful, buddy. Taking down a 2023 Panini Elite Extra Edition Hobby Box. Magnificent. Thank you, Hunter. And we have a couple of break spots here, folks. Speaking of Mr. Brian Street, taking down the Mets in our Allen and Ginter. And now keep in mind, folks, I know my OGs have heard me say this a bunch of times, but if you are new here tonight, you see how I'm writing on paper here, right? We have something coming to this channel in a short few weeks that is going to completely eliminate my need to write on paper. And there's some stuff in there for you too, folks. So super excited to show you that. Ms. Karen says, Dalen, do you think you'll get your hands on Topps Cosmic Baseball 25? Yes. Absolutely. We will go hard on that product. That is one of my all-time favorite products. I absolutely love Topps Chrome Cosmic. So you can bet your sweet bippy, Karen. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Universal Studios Dad. You will still see my handwriting. User 723-309-999-58284 says, please help Breakfast Ball Bandits. He wants to buy. Breakfast Ball Bandits. I am not seeing anything in the chat here. I am so sorry. Baseball or Breakfast Ball Bandits. Are you having issues up there on my website, my friend? That is correct, Brian Street. Yes, sir. So, Breakfast Ball Bandits. If you need a hand, my man, just let me know. Type in the chat. And if you want to make the switch to Twitch, we have a whole bunch of folks that are happy to help you. Universal Studios Dad, thank you for sharing out my live. I appreciate you, brother. All right, let's get you locked in here. Brian Street on the Mets. And Hunter, we're going to get into your box here in just a moment, buddy. Got you locked in, Brian. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the American Dream, Mr. Dusty Rupp. That lucky ducky that got that slab this morning. That PSA 10 Shohei Ohtani rookie. Congratulations again, Dusty Rupp. And he took down his Tampa Bay Rays in the 6-box Prism. Thank you, Dusty. Getting us a little closer on that bad boy. Ah, nice. Got it, Craig. I appreciate the play-by-play, my brother. Chris! My dude! Almost single-handedly taking down my tiny goal tonight, my man. I cannot thank you enough, buddy. Hit me in the feels over here, my brother. You know I love those little buggers. The tiny dinies. I love those so much. Thank you, Chris. Sincerely appreciate you, buddy. Words do not convey. Mr. Boyle, how much I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. And I just tried to hit you with a follow, but you got to approve it. Welcome to the family officially, my friend. Okie dokie. Let's rip a Panini Elite Extra Edition box from my buddy Hunter. Now, just a reminder, folks, these do come from a sealed case. And I think we've only ripped like 1 or 2 boxes out of this. So we are still looking at a case hit. And this just might be our very last family rip of the evening, my dear friends. All right. Hunter, are you here and are you ready, my brother? Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, buddy. Very grateful to have you again, Chris. Thank you, bud. My wife and I run a very small business here, my brother. And it is those TikTok gifts and hype trains over here on Twitch that truly help to keep this whole thing together. So thank you again, buddy. Hope you know what that means to us. All right, Hunter. For possibly the last time on this thick with 4 C's and extremely thankful Thursday, you know what we must do. Hunter, we shout grippeth. And we shout rippeth. Good luck. Benny, thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend. Welcome to the crew. Miss Karen. I love it so much. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Jason Allen, my Canadian cousin. Mucho aprecio en español. Empty box Hunter. Looking at 8 autographs and 2 memorabilia cards in this one, buddy. Pack number 4 to the side, because it is tradición. Let's go. Did I just see the awesome sports card shop come into the chat? Is that my Vegas buddies? If you are here, let me know. All right. Ooh, how about another Dylan Cruz? We just found that image variation for our buddy Brian on the Spellbound Dylan Cruz. Francisco Vilorio, who now plays for the Pinstripes on the Internacional. Oh, hell yeah. Peanut butter and jealous. That is my PC buddy, the newest member of my PC list, Mr. Johnny Farmello. on the Aspiration autograph. Die cut. Numbered to 84. 5th on print. There you go, buddy. Excellent way to start. Ray Lipscomb on the Hidden Gems. That one is not numbered. On the autograph, and Edison Charles from the Dominican Prospect League, finishing off pack number 1. Breakfast Ball Bandits. I will refresh that shop as soon as I'm done with this rip, my friend. You got it. And I appreciate you, buddy. Apparently you figured that out. If you ever need any help, Breakfast Ball Bandits, just let me know. I've got your back. Keep an eye on that kid, Hunter. Johnny Farmello is a stud. Super excited to see him progress through the system. Excellent first card up there on the stand, my man. And I need to bust into some brand new top loaders. For those of you that are new here tonight, folks, we do make our own top loaders here at JWV. If you want to go check those out on the website, you are more than welcome. We do make every size. So from 35 point for paper cards, 55 point is what I use for Chrome cards, and anything that's not strictly paper. We have 75 point, 100 point, and 130 point. Mr. Allen, we're at a 69,000 likes.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. All right.
Excellent, Jason. Thank you. All right, pack number 2 for you, Hunter. Real, my brother from down under. Good morning, buddy. How are you doing? Breakfast Ball Bandits, thank you for sharing out my live, you big sweetie. I appreciate you, bud.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
All right, starting out with a primary color Braden Taylor. And that one is numbered 158 out of 199. Mitch Jebb on the status for the Pirates. That one is numbered to 499. Logan Tanner on the Impact Impressions autograph for WKRP in Cincinnati. Oh, Mr. Allen, I cannot thank you enough for the beautiful gifts up there, buddy. Appreciate you. Ooh, stud prospect for Milwaukee, Brock Wilken on the relic. And Ralphie Velasquez, just trying not to shoot his eye out. I'll see myself out. Allow me just a moment to sleeve these up for Hunter. I feel the same way there, Briel. Good to see you again, my man. How was your day, buddy? Sleeving up all your numbered cards here, Hunter. All right, you are good to go. And I think your Brock Wilken is going to go in 100 point. Correct. Beautiful. Personally, I think they're the best top loaders in the whole hobby. But of course, I'm a little partial. All right, all right. Moving on. Ooh, how about the Brock Wilken? So nice. You got him twice. So the gentleman that's on that relic, Brock Wilken on the Future Star status. Not numbered. Oh, hell yeah. How about old Jacob Wilson for the Athletics? And that one is numbered to 199 there, buddy. Beautiful. Another autograph. Jack Wenninger, a nasty New Yorker. And that is not numbered. But we do have a numbered relic for the Marlins to 199 Noble Meyer. And that is 69th on print. Spoken into existence there, my man. Tyler Wyatt says, is it just me or am I old school, but I hate the cards that don't have the logos on them or anything? Ah, gotcha, buddy. And last but not least, Mr. Jake Cunningham for the Orioles. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. I'm sleeving this one up for you, Hunter. Gotta love some TikTok, my dear friends. Hey, you know, to each their own. If you don't like logos, that's okay. I understand. Personally, I like cards in any form. I don't care if there's a logo, not logo. If it's a cool looking card of a great player that I care about, I'm down. I am also going to sleeve up that sweet Jacob Wilson. He is no slouch. I'm going to top load that one just to be on the safe side, because Jacob Wilson's market is on fire right now. So who knows what that could sell for. That's right, Brian. Gotta love that shiny cardboard, my friend. I'm glad we're on the same page. I appreciate the positivity, Benny. Thank you, buddy. Okie dokie. This is your last base pack before we get into that fabled pack number 4. How about another Braden Taylor for TCU on the higher learning? How about the Johnny Farmello? So nice, you got him twice. Congratulations on my PC. 309 out of 499 on the Farmello. To go with your autograph. Brandon Sproat for the Mets on the Aspirations autograph die cut. And that one is numbered to 92. Weirdly. 21 out of 92. Nolan DeVos on the Hidden Gem. Anytime you have a pitcher named Nolan, perks my ears up. That one is not numbered. And how about a Elite Extra Edition Dylan Cruz? A lot of Dylan Cruz tonight, my friends. Congratulations again, Brian Street, on your Image Variation SP. Let me sleeve and top load these up for you, buddy. And then we will get into your pack number 4. Hey, Mr. Rogalinsky. Shout out to my fellow Seattle Mariner brother. Good to see you, Mike. Another oest of OGs of this entire community. So, folks, I got to give credit where credit is due. Over here on the TikTok, you see my buddy Smooth here in the chat. That is my buddy, Mr. Mike Rogalinsky. And fun fact, my dear friends, when I first started this channel 4.5 years ago, I used to do my show from a closet when I was streaming for like 3 and 4 people. And Mr. Smooth Mike Rogalinsky was one of those 4 people. It is great to see you, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes there, Smooth Rogalinsky. Always great to see you, my man. How you doing tonight, buddy? Sleeving up that Johnny Farmello, because I'm a little partial to that young man.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic for you, Hunter. Good luck. Thank you, Karen. That's correct. Brandon Sproat just made his MLB debut. All right, we have a primary colors dollop of Dollander. Go Vols. Shout out to Mr. Rob Richardson. He is now a Colorado Rocky. Mr. Nolan Chenul for the Angels. And he is numbered to 499. Jay Bashirs for San Diego. Ooh, and you got some Panini points here, my friend. There you go, Hunter. So, Hunter, we do have quite a few members of this community that choose to donate their Panini points because I save them all up and I kind of use it as a charity fund for some of the members of the community. However, with that being said, my friend, if you're going to use these points, then please take them. But if you're going to throw them away, I'll keep them. Just let me know there, buddy. Only if you're going to throw them away, I'll take them. But if you want them, I'm happy to send them to you. Aw, Mr. Rogalinsky, you just being here is all I need, bro. There is never any pressure to spend a dime on this channel, my brother. Ever. Always just happy to see you, buddy. Your presence is all I desire. It is damn good to see you tonight, Mike. And El Presidente, my fellow Washingtonian. We got a couple of wonderful Washingtonians in the house tonight. Good to see you. Rygaz, I appreciate you saying that, my man. Glad to see you again. Happy Thursday. I love it, Hunter. So, ladies and gents, Mr. Hunter just donated this 250 points to the family.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Cannot thank you enough, Hunter. And I know the family does as well. All right, then finishing that one off, you got some Colton Yellow Ledbetter. Speaking of Seattle, shout out to Pearl Jam. There you go, my dude. Well, that was a beautiful, beautiful box of Panini Elite Extra Edition. We'll do a quick little recap. The beautiful Farmello, Nolan DeVos, Jacob Wilson, Weninger, Johnny Farmello, so nice you got him twice there, buddy. You know it's coming there, Jason. Brock Wilken on the relic. Noble Meyer on the relic, numbered to 199. Brandon Sproat for the Mets. And Trey Lipscomb, who I believe is now a Washington National. Finishing that one off for you, buddy. Hunter, it is always my pleasure, my friend. Humongous, Costco economy size, Kirkland signature. Thank you. I appreciate you, Hunter. And as always, my friend, I sincerely hope that that is just another beautiful rip in a very long line of beautiful rips, my friend. All right, there you go, Hunter. Thank you again, my man. Whoa, what was that, Jason? Brian Street says, was you born cool or did you have to work at it? You must not be talking about me, my man. But that's very kind of you to say, Brian. You must be talking to somebody else in the chat. Oh, Jason, you work at Costco. No way, buddy. That's magnificent. Hell yeah. Shout out to Costco. Old Kirkland signature, so you got that reference. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brian Street. Dude. Killing the tiny diny goal tonight, my brother. Thank you so much, Brian. All joking aside, my man. That is incredibly impactful to this community and myself. I appreciate you so much, brother. Thank you. And to each and every one of you tonight, Mr. Jason Allen, Karen, Benny, Jason, Chris, the Universal Studios dad, Brian Street, Mean Brad Green, Bubba, Brian Street, Big Money Dodge, Joshua, and Dennis Dutton. Thank you all so damn much tonight, my friends. Hit me in the fields over here, gosh dang it. Quit it. I'm just kidding. Keep doing it. Flattery will get you everywhere. Mr. Jesse Holm, good evening, legend. I love you right back, Brian Street. We have been friends for quite a while right now, my man, and I value that very, very much. Hope you know, bro. All right, ladies and gents, let me refresh that shop for possibly the last time on this thick with 4 C's and thankful Thursday evening. Corey Bader says, would you be able to update us on what the balance is for Panini points? I don't think it's ever been mentioned. So I have mentioned a couple of times, my man. I think we're sitting at about 5,000 right now. Last I checked, it was like 5,200. So I'll have to add these and then I'll report back to you, my brother. Happy to share that with you, of course. Mr. Smooth Rogalinsky says, scroll back and look for my comment. Okay, brother. Give me just a moment here, folks. I am not seeing anything, Mike. I think you might have got ghosted, buddy. I'm so sorry about that, brother. You know I try to respond to almost every single comment. So sometimes over here on TikTok, you get ghosted. And I am not seeing anything since you said, I wish I could support you like I used to. Sorry about that, brother. I think it got ghosted or filtered. So if you want to retype that, Mike, I will be happy to read it. I'm so sorry, bro. Okie dokie. Ooh, Ryan Middleton. Beautiful. Taking down a 2025 Topps Heritage Mini Hobby Box. A mega box. Thank you to another terrific Tennessean. And is that you there, Breakfast Club? Thank you, Danny. Excellent, Victor. Mariners are up 4-3. Thank you, brother. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Ryan. And welcome to the family, my friend. '25 Heritage Baseball. So I joke around, I call these little mini hobby boxes because there's a ton of cards in these boxes. So ladies and gentlemen, first rip for our buddy Ryan. Good luck. And I appreciate you utilizing junkwaxvintage.com, my friend. And I hope this is the first rip of many. So, legends, if it is your very first time tuning in this evening, welcome. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. And you can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days the right way, with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs, typically at my expense. So if you are new here, folks, just a couple of things for you. We are live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms right this second. So if you want to make the switch to Twitch, you are more than welcome to do so. The whole family's over here waiting for you. If you would like to join us on YouTube, Kick, or Facebook, you can do that too. And of course, if you want to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com, that is where you find all the good stuff. All right, Mr. Ryan. So just to let you know, buddy, we always pull out those pack number 4s. It is tradition. We will rip them last. And Ryan says, you kind of look like Randy Johnson. I appreciate that, brother. He's a handsome son of a gun. Shout out to the bird murderer. Thank you, David. Victor, now it's tied up 4-4. Yikes. Come on, Mariners. All right, we start off with the Stunna Shades of Mr. Lawrence Butler. Michael King. All Rise, Aaron Judge. Santander and Juan Soto. Holt Keith for the Motor City Kitties. Edmundo Sosa. Oh, numbered to 150 color match for the Blue Jays. And that is third on print. Jose Barrios. Dusty Baker's boy, Darren. Corky Casas. Jordan Walker on the Schmeckel. Shout out to our St. Lunatics. Ezekiel. Will Warren. Dansby. Mitchell Parker. Colton Kauser on the Rookie Cup. Lieutenant Dan. Zb Swanson. Also known as Lieutenant in Bo Jackson's Battle Arena. Salvi. He's got the juice. Tatis. Blossy. Urshela. Max Muncy. Romber. Mitch Keller for the Pirates. AJ Puke. Speaking of Mr. Dusty Baker and his son Darren, thanks, Card Gods. Spoke that one into existence. Mr. Brian Bayo. Brandon Marsh, the Ginger Binger. Porter Hodge. Backer. Massey. Silver Slugger, Luis Arias, also known as the Sprinkler in Bo Jackson's Battle Arena. How about some Gunnar Henderson on the 25th anniversary for the Orioles? Shout out to Ryan Bruns and Uncle Moosey. Former Seattle Mariner, Mr. Caballero, with Jose Ramirez and my PC, some Chaz of the Jism co-starring. And last but not least, you got some Abreu. Shout out to Falcor. I hope somebody gets that obscure reference. Just leaving that one up for you, Ryan. And round number 2. Good luck, my man. See if we can't find another image variation SP. Stevie Kicks, you nailed it. Thank you, my friend. Absolutely. Mr. Peacharelli, if you're taking off to bed, my man, I totally understand. Thank you for hanging out for the last 2 hours and 24 minutes of quality family time. We will see you in the morning, my good man. Thank you as always, buddy. Much love to you. Always on sale on the Schmeckel. Aw, Breakfast Ball Bandits. Welcome to the family, Ryan. Very glad to have you, my friend. We do this almost every single day. And I have said it before, and I will say it again. I never apologize for the redundancy. And I don't just say this. This has been proven. I am absolutely convinced that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby. Right here in the JWVCC. And that has absolutely zero to do with me and everything to do with each and every one of you. So just wait, my man. If you like this show now, just wait, Ryan. because it's about to get so much better. Kells and Bakey, I appreciate you smacking that follow button. Thank you. User 723-309-9958284. Thank you for sharing out my live, my dude. Speaking of Mr. Dylan Cruz, we found an image variation SP of this young man in our last box. Anthony Santander. Jorge Polanco for our Seattle Mariners. Shout out to Mike Rogalinsky. And speaking of Mr. Mike Rogalinsky, just typed in the chat. For all you new guys, you found a kind-hearted, honest... Aw, brother. That is insanely kind of you to say, Mike. Thank you, legend. Love you, buddy. Like I said, folks, that gentleman has been with me since literally the very beginning of this entire venture. Back when I was streaming for 3 and 4 people. Great to see you tonight, Mike. Kind of hit me in the feels tonight, my brother. How about some Hammer and Hank? Silver Slugger with Shohei and Ozuna co-starring. Little Nico Horner sat in a corner trying to steal some second base. Hawk and a Lugo. I toss my keys to Lil C's. The Old Bull, Mr. Justin Verlander. Ozzy Albies, one half of the Brothers Young, kind of channeling his inner Mac Miller. Your World Series MVP with his annoyingly perfect teeth, Mr. Freddie Freeman. Matty Chapman, McMahon, Shohei Ohtani-san on your home run leaders. Matty Ice, Tyler Wilson Phillips on the red parallel. Mr. Gamble, that is very kind of you to say. Thank you, Craig. Sean Reynolds rap. Mr. Matt Holliday and Jackson Holliday, father and son. And fun fact, I have a Jackson Holliday autographed baseball right there. I think we're going to razzie that one off pretty quick. Your 2024 Rookie of the Year, Louis Gill. Willie Wagner. Tariq Screwball with Ronel Blanco and Fromber co-starring. Jamison Tylon, Ty Madden. Hey, Dutchie. Oh, look, Weaver. I believe you can get me through the night. Shout out to Luke Weaver. There you go, Dutchie. My man. My friends, we got to bust into a brand new Spicy Walter. Kareem. Got to stay hydrated, my friends. Cheers. Roast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. All right, all right. That's so much better. Let's get back to it. Mr. Jason, you have a Wade Boggs signed what? That's right, Dutchie. You know it, brother. Thank you, buddy. I love it. Shout out to Luke Weaver. All right, here we go. Ryan. Starting off with some Jeff McNeil for the Mets. Edwin Uceta. Darren Duran. Paul Reagans. Louis Castillo for our Seattle Mariners. Shout out to Mr. Rogalinsky. Raisel Iglesias. Whitcomb. Why am I saying Whitcomb? Weird. Cool Whip. Will Wheaton. Mikey Burrows. Sonny Gray. Christian Walker. Tony Romo's nephew, Drew. Just kidding. JD Martinez. Back-to-back Martinez's. Duran. Manny Machado, one half of Slam Diego. How about Vladdy and his daddy on the father and son? Jenny Jones's son, Jared, on the Schmeckel for the Pirates. 1/3 of the brothers Naylor. Francisco. Mr. Wyatt Langford. Mitch Spence. Curtis Mead. Gustavo Campero. Hunter Fiducia with those fiduciary responsibilities. Oh, that is very cool, Jason. Nice, buddy. Yeah, they call him the fireman. That's his name. Shout out to old George Strait. You got the fireman, Henley Jansen. Victor Paso Robles for our Seattle Mariners. Kai Bush, Xavier Edwards, Aurelvis Martinez, Jorge Soler, Royce Lewis for Minnesota, Josh Lau. Hey, Abbat!
I hate that guy.
I hope somebody gets that extremely obscure reference. Shout out to Mr. Mel Brooks. And all rise, Aaron Judge on the All-Star. Last but not least, at round number 3. I could not agree more, Brian. You are correct, my friend. Like I have said before, folks, I love me some Topps heritage. Anytime you have those old school card designs with modern players, take my money. Topps, all of it. I will clean out the bank. I love it so much. Thank you, Jason. My man. Nailed it. I love it so much. Thank you for getting all of my extremely obscure references. I appreciate you, Jason. That tells me that you're in the right place, my friend. You know, folks, all joking aside, I truly believe that, I know it sounds a little woo-woo, but I truly believe that everything happens for a reason. And if you're here tonight, there's a reason. Glad you're here tonight, my friends. All right, starting out with a Seattle Mariner, old Mitch Haniger. Mr. Slate, I appreciate you saying that, my man. Thank you for being here tonight. Danny's cousin, Senor Rendon. Riley Greeny. Shout out to Mean Brad Greeny. Zach Wheeler. On the Contreras. Luis Robert, also known as the Pantera in Bo Jackson's Battle Arena. Rhett Lauder with his Locks of Love from WKRP in Cincinnati. Ortiz. How about all rise, Mr. Aaron Judge, your MVP on the Schmeckel record breaker. Will Benson. Louis Garcia. Cedric Mullins, who is no longer an Oriole. Reese Lightning. Hoskins. On the Contreras. Orson Welles. Beautiful. Mason Wynn on the Rookie Cup. Nolan Chenul. Carlos Santana. Midnight in Mason Montgomery. Always drinking that Haterade. Old Josh Hader. Yasmani Grandal for the Pirates. Corbin Burnson. Garrett likes to crochet in his free time. Tyler Stevenson. Zebby Matthews for Minnesota with the City Connect. Reynaldo Lopez on the color match for the Braves. Eugenio Suarez, who is now a Seattle Mariner again. Andres Jimenez. Mr. Danny Jansen for the Bo Sox. Sandy Alcantara. Connor Wong on the Chrome. Kyle Schwarber. Big old Lance Lynn, looking thicker than a couple of Snickers. And Maury Povich's nephew, Mr. Cade Povich. Shout out to Connie Chung. All right, Ryan.
One down, one to go.
Last couple of packs here for you, brother. Are you still here, my man? Good. Just making sure. All right, good luck on your pack number 4s here, buddy. Mr. Noah Helmer, good evening, my man. Good to see you as always, buddy. Your ears must have been burning. I gave you a shout out earlier. All right, we start out with some Karen Carpenter on the red. You know it, Jason.
Oh, yeah.
Kiter Montero. Elio Ramos. Always on sale with the luscious lip curtain of Dylan Cease and Zach Wheeler on your strikeout leaders. Jose Miranda. Vaughn Grissom. Pennington on the Chrome. River Ryan. Grant McCrae. The Spaz. Mr. Shane Baz. Christian Yelich. Nolan Jones. Anthony Rizzo. Matty McLean. Lipscomb. Patrick Bailey. And a couple of 1-2-3 victory leaders, Tariq Screwball, Jose Barrios, and Hakan Lugo. last but not least for you, Ryan. There you go, buddy. A very, very fun box of 2025 Topps Heritage, my friend. And like I said, I hope that is the first of many that you and I get to rip into together. Because I say it almost every day, folks, but I absolutely mean it. I think there is one thing that we can all absolutely agree on. I know we have a lot of differing opinions, but there's something we can all agree on. And that's the fact that it is absolutely fun to rip into packs pretty much always. However, I think it's just a little bit more fun to rip into packs with 50 to 100 or more of your best friends. And that is what we do here almost every single day. So I appreciate you being a part of it, Ryan. And I hope you're here for the long haul, my friend. Hey, thank you so much, Karen. I'm going to be right back behind you. And Karen, my fellow business owner, I just smacked you with a follow, my friend. Welcome to the family, Karen. Great to have you. And I sincerely appreciate your presence and positivity, homie. Thank you again, Ryan. Much appreciated, buddy. All right, my dear friends. Let's refresh that shop for possibly the last time on this extremely thankful Thursday. Craig Gamble, you too there, buddy. I have noticed your positivity tonight as well. So welcome to the family, Craig. All right, ladies and gents. It looks like the shop is full. We good to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, it has been 2 hours and 38 minutes of quality family time this evening. Thank you so much, Craig. Thank you, Brian. Kristen A-Rod, I appreciate you smacking the follow button. Welcome. So, folks, as always, until I see you tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, because we get to do it all over again, I need you to please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you, no matter how difficult those other human beings sometimes make it. And lastly, do your absolute damnedest to maintain that attitude of gratitude. Try to keep that focus on what you do have instead of what you do not have. And I will see each and every one of you tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, thank you so much, Jason. I'm right there with you, buddy. And folks, if you're new here tonight, we have a wonderful little outro jingle. I'm excited for you to hear it. And if you want to make the switch to Twitch for the last couple of minutes, we have a really cool little outro screen over here on Twitch. There are some custom cards of yours truly, and they're hilarious. So feel free to make the switch to Twitch, folks. And keep in mind, another thing for you, you are always welcome, always, even when this ugly mug is not live, to make purchases from junkwaxvintage.com. So anything that you purchase, if I'm not live, will be waiting for you right here on my next live show. And that will be tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you so much, Jason. It is absolutely my pleasure, buddy, and very grateful to have you in the family, my dude. Hope we get to see you tomorrow. And if you are new here tonight, folks, I implore you to follow us over there on Instagram, because we do drop a weekly schedule, so you will always know exactly where and when I will be. Because, my friends, like Visa, I'm everywhere you want to be. I'll see myself out. I love you all so damn much. Thank you again for an absolutely thick with 5 C's and very thankful Thursday. We had a magnificent morning show and obviously a very special evening with each and every one of you. So let's take this energy into tomorrow and do it all over again. Thank you so much, Dutchie. Big hugs and firm handshakes, my good man. Chomping at the bit. Be right back here with you tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you again, everybody. Smoochies. Let's bring it back down, shall we?
The brakes are done, the packs got ripped. We found some heat, the mojo flipped. Sweet autos, numbers, chrome so bright. Yeah, it was a wonderful night. We did family breaks and personal rips, with legends riding through every hit. Water slam, smiles all around. Another night where the love was found. Thankful Thursday, full of light. Attitude of gratitude, burning bright. Twitch, Kick, YouTube, TikTok stream. Facebook fam, you're part of the dream. Mrs. Junk Wax, packed with care. While SJ Cruiser rocked the chair. And Dalen, with those luscious locks. Rip pack steady from box to box. Were clean from Topps to score a break machine. Thank you fam for coming through. This show was nothing without you. But we're not done, no, don't drift far. We'll be back tomorrow, same star, 9 a.m. Central. Come say hey, JWV's got more heat on the way. Till then, keep your packs close and spirits high. From this thankful Thursday, we say goodnight.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah.
Oh my.
After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come on, Craig. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh, my God. I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man, you gotta beat the man, and I'm saying, woo! I got that Ric Flair, woo! I got that Ric Flair.
Come on, Craig.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. Ryder Hall, big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my friend. Thank you as always, Ryder. Dutchie, love you, brother. Mr. Jesse Tucker, have a magnificent sleep. Johnny D, I see you there, you legend. Thank you as always, Johnny. Mr. Noah Helmer, it is great to see you again, my man. Hope you had a wonderful Thursday. Mr. Jacob Gower, have a great night, my dude. Dutchie over here on TikTok. Danny Mackers. Mr. Matt Hull, good evening, my man. Victor Lopez, we will see you bright and early in the morning, my friend. Thank you as always. Craig Gamble, have a wonderful evening, my dude, and welcome to the family. El Presidente, Mr. Sean Hain, thank you for the beautiful gift, my man. And Mr. Sweet Cash, I heart you right back, brother. Thank you for helping to keep this thing on the rails. Mr. Brian Street, you already know how awesome you are, legend. Thank you as always, my brother. Mr. Jason Allen, our Canadian cousin, Karen, Benny, Chris, the Universal Studios dad, Mr. Mean Brad Green, Bubba, Big Money Dodge, and Mr. Dennis Dutton. Thank you very, very much tonight, my dear friends. Sincerely appreciate the assistance this evening, and I am so, so excited to see you tomorrow morning. Same junk time, same junk channel, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Until then, folks, be good to yourselves, be good to the people around you. Practice that attitude of gratitude. Much love and respect. Good night. Bless Boogie. I see you there, Richard. Have a wonderful night, my brother. Great to see you here right at the very end. Hi and bye. Love you too, buddy. Hope you had a wonderful Thursday, Richard. We will see you all tomorrow, my dear friends. That's right, Malcolm in the middle. You caught me right at the end, my brother. Hope you had a great day, buddy. And we will see all of you folks bright and early tomorrow.